Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome to JTraedz TV, where we discuss all stock-related contents and much more. Matthew, what's up, boss? I'm here, man. Thank you so much, man. The weather's cold. The temperatures dropped dramatically out here in Louisiana. So have a little bit of a coolness. It haven't started getting icy just yet, but the temperature has dropped down. Let me give a shout out to Matthew. Let me give a shout out to J24, Jenna. I see y'all in the building. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Now, I had to reset everything because you remember, I was trying to create some situations where we can prevent those lags from happening again throughout the stream. So we may have a little bit of interruptions here and there because I had to reset everything, the chat box, all of that. So I'm gonna have to eliminate that stream elements because that may interrupt us a little bit because I'm gonna have to stop it from coming through our chat. So I'm gonna have to reset everything. So I'm gonna be doing that, but not right now. So let's go ahead and jump into our conference room, go over our economic data, recaps, earnings, and much more. And y'all know what time it is. Let's get ready to rock and roll in a matter of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, guys, we're here. Right now, guys, let's go over Traedz. I see you in the building, boss. Thank you so much for joining me, man. Guys, let's go over our recaps and much more. For SPY, we do have for Wednesday we had an open of 588.70 with a high of 590.58, a low of 585.20 with a close of 589.49, and the volume of 47.1 million. Market was closed yesterday, guys. We didn't have no trading days yesterday, and now we're jumping into Friday. We did have non-farm payroll data that did come out, and I went ahead and posted that. That's going to be on Patreon, Tradecaster, and I think that's the main ones I posted it on. Let's go ahead and take a dive into the earnings. Like I said, right now, as far as earnings, I'm not really interested right now in earnings until those blue chip companies roll back around the corner for Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, and so forth. For my retail traders, I will keep you guys updated, let you know on these particular earnings that will be coming out. Let's take a dive now into our economic data, which I already know. Non-farm payroll data already came out. The average hourly earnings and the unemployment rate, everything came out at 8:30. So right now, as of now, we are done with the economic calendars. Right now, also, y'all know that I'm doing a small account challenge starting with a $100 account. You already know we're doing 4 phases. First phase is $50,000. Second phase is $100,000. Third phase is $500,000. And last but not least, fourth phase is $1 million. So we're going to keep pushing and rocking and rolling from there. Coldplay, what's up, boss? I see you in the building. From that point, let me see what else we got. So far, guys, as far as the monetization, guys, we're getting closer and closer towards that 1,000 subscriber goal, man. So we're trying to keep pushing, guys. We're almost to that point. Just keep on smashing that subscribe button, guys. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can start getting monetized for these videos. As well as Twitch, we already know, trying to get 75 viewers, trying to get up towards that path to partner on Twitch as well, so we start getting paid and start, getting those benefits from our hard work, man. Other than that, that's all we got for now. Let's jump into our calendars, our charts. Let's see what the market has to offer us for today. And you already know, with today being Friday, it's going to be half a day. So 12 o'clock, I will be chunking up the deuces to everybody. You know what time it is. But let's go ahead and see what the market has to offer us today. Go over these charts and get ready to rock and roll. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, guys, we're here. I do have to, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had to work on that whatchamacallit. I do see warning on here, man. Yeah, it's like with this OBS, I had to work on the whatchamacallit, man. We're getting like a lot of lag. I had to work on the what I had to say for my bit rates. So I was trying to see what was going on, man. Let me try to update the bit rate a little bit. I had it at 8,000 last time. Let me try to utilize that again. I'm gonna put it at 6,000 or 6,500. Let me try 65. Let me try this real quick, guys. Let me see if this works. All right, I reset it again. Let me see what's see if we good to rock and roll. I reset it 65 as far as the bit rate, because it said current bit rate is at 16. Here we go to stream elements. Gotta get that off. See, I told you I had to reset everything. I knew that was coming. So I reset the bit rate. I want to see, because I know, especially with this OBS, we've been experiencing a lot of delays. And I do apologize about that, man. I do apologize about that. All right, keeping it on watch. All right, guys, as far as SPY, enough interruptions, with this crap. But as far as SPY, guys, we are on the channel 582.50 bottoms. I know, man, no, it was lagging. No, boss, it was lagging because I did have to change the bit rates because we was doing a lot of lagging. Well, as far as the transitions, because you notice how the transition starts to lag. So we was having some issues with that, man. But yeah, it was a lot of just setbacks dealing with OBS. So after today, I'm gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna try to do the best I can as far as we, as we roll around towards next week to see if we can get a better outcome. But I do apologize though, boss. Oh, and last but not least, hold up. I did create something for the mods. I got you guys too. Look, I was working on this week. So let me give a shout out to my subs, resubs, gifted subs, as usual. And then I got a little thing for my mods. So let me give my shout out to my little crew, to my crew real quick. So let me give y'all some love, and I'm gonna show y'all how it looks. Hold up. I got y'all. Matthew, AK47, I see you, boss. Don't judge me. Leo, Hustle and Flow, Janaro, Dorfin, Pro Flamin, Nor Viking, and Nadia. Thank y'all for the gifted subs, super chats, super thanks, and everything. And I got something for you, mods. I got something for you guys. Right here. I got something. I set up something for y'all. Shout out to my mods. Boom! On all platforms: Twitch, YouTube, Traedcasters, I made your own little platform. Shout out to all my mods. You guys are doing an excellent job, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I had to hook y'all up. I got y'all, man. I got y'all. Had to hook y'all up, man. Shout out to my mods, man. Y'all doing an excellent job. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So, guys, as far as SPY, the main price points that we want to look at, yeah, I told y'all to hook the mods up. I told y'all I got y'all. As far as the price points today, guys, we are trying to hold above that 585.20 level. That's going to play a very important role today, guys, as far as the stock, as far as the market today. Keep your eyes peeled at that 585.20 level. We hold above that key level. We got room to push our way back up to 586 to possibly 587. Below that price point at 585.20, we will be possibly pulling back down to the 584, 583, back down to the lows of 582.50. So right now, we are in this little particular channel as of now. We got this little mid area of 585.20. That's going to play a crucial role. Keep your eyes peeled on that. Above, we have room to go up. Below that price point, we have room to go right back on down. Which at the same time, it does look like it's setting up for somewhat of an H pattern where it looked like it could, after this pullback, where we can go up and come right back on down. But we definitely got to get back underneath it puts. We definitely got to go back underneath the price of 585.20. 585.20. Above that price point, you got room to run up. Below that price point, you have room to come right back on down. About to break down plays in my life. Man, shout out to you, AK, and I'm going to send people your way as far as your link. So I got you, boss. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate you, boss. I got you. Thank you. Thank you.
Stream elements set.
Here we go with that. See, I got to eliminate that. I had to reset. Now I knew I had to finish all that crap was gonna pop right back up. So we got 4 minutes, guys, to the bell rings. Let me try to hurry and take that off real quick and try to adjust that. This thing get on my nerves, I swear. When you gotta reset all this bull crap, man, I hate this. Let me see how I can take the stream element thing off so it can stop doing that. I had to reset everything, man, because I was tired of the lagging because of OBS. I was definitely tired of that crap. So let me see if I can figure out how to turn that back off again. Because I got to readjust everything all over again. Where's the thing at? Where I can stop them from coming through. Alright, stream. Alright, cool.
Matthew says, now it's good.
Okay, boss, let me see. Stream elements. Let me see if this is going to work real quick. Let me see something real first. Alright, stream
Matthew
elements.
says, only animations went wrong.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so I'm trying to adjust it now to see if it's going to work. As far as my chat box, I want to see if I can take that crap off because I don't want that popping up. As far as the stream elements and all that, I don't want that occurring throughout our live because we don't need no distractions at this moment. Jenna, what's up, Queen? What's up? Do you think 589.65 entry would be a good entry for SPY? As far as on the put, right now, 589 in general, that's definitely an area that's going to hold up a strong resistance. 589. But the main thing that we want to focus on as of now, right now, is going to be 585. 585 is going to play a major role because we talked about that. When was that? That was Wednesday when we seen off of the 180 12-hour chart that it played a major role as far as support and resistance on the overall chart. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that 585 to start off with. Again, if we do hold that price point, we do have room to push back up towards that 587.50 level. Because you got to remember, 587.50 is going to play a role as well, back up towards that 589 level. So right now, 585.50 is holding right now.
What do you think about NVIDIA to the moon or to the ground?
NVIDIA, boss, let me go to it real quick. Hold up. Right now, we're still pulling back down. If we want to go back up to the moon, we definitely got to hold 186. 186 for the push back up to 138. We do crack 136. We will be pulling back down towards that 134 level. So let me try. I'm trying to hurry and fix this real quick before the bell ring, man. So we don't have no delays or no interruptions throughout our stream. So let me try to hurry and fix this as quick as I can. Let me see chat ninja. Let me see if I can fix this real quick, guys. Let me see if this is gonna work. Hopefully this works. All right. So we don't need no interruptions. I'm trying to fix this as quick as possible to make sure that stupid stream elements don't pop back up again. So hopefully, I think I did everything right. I think I did everything correct, guys. So we got almost about a minute in. But yeah, I'm just checking just to make sure that we got everything set up right. I want to make sure that it's not going to pop up again. What was it at? Yeah, I'm just making sure that we don't have no more issues. Yeah, so stream elements. All right, so I blocked that from popping up. So it should be delete names from the specific. All right, should be. Alright. Want to make sure it don't pop back up again. Bro Flam, what's up, boss? I gave you a shout out not too long ago, man. I just gave you a shout out in our whatchamacallit. See, there we go. Still popping up with stream elements. I'm looking right at it. Traedz Talk. Yes, it's still popping up, but it's not popping up on my thing though. So that's good. Cool. As long as it ain't popping up on my thing, I'm good. All right. So as far as, like I said, as far as in video, what we got left? Oh, 15 seconds left. We're gonna go over everything. We got about 10 seconds left, guys. We're gonna go over everything. In a matter of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game time. Here we go, guys. Let's see where the market is gonna take us. Let's see where we go, guys. See where we go. Wait for my why? I feel like I'm getting delays even on here. I see my stuff moving up. Man, this thing making me paranoid. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's making me paranoid, man. Let me see. We all pulling back towards that 585.20 level. Now I'm talking about, because I jumped in, I ain't gonna lie, I jumped in on the swing trade, but it's like it's not doing anything. All right, we're starting to move up now. Let me see. It's not doing too much of nothing. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like I've been getting a lot of lags, though, man. I don't like this. All right, here we go. Pulling back. Here we go. Okay. There we go. All right, here we go. Let me just take this. Because it's just making me paranoid, man. All right, let me get out real quick. I'm at 101 right now. I mean, something's lagging. This thing making me paranoid as hell. I mean, I should have held it. Let me see. So, let me see. All right, boss, what's up? I see you, hoops. Nah, shit, I should have held it. I mean, I was getting lag, man. It was messing my stuff up. I should have held it. Everything was lagging on me. Stupid thing, man. Now I want to pull back. Here we go, guys. We're back underneath that 525 level. I'm sorry, 585.20 level. Keep that in mind. 585.20. 585.20. We're right now underneath that level at this moment. I was getting I had to get out. I mean, I got a small little profit, but man, it just wasn't doing nothing, man. It was just lagging on me for some reason. Like everything just been lagging. Bro Flamin, Matthew, hit me up in my chest. I want to make sure that y'all coming through, because I got the stream elements blocked to the point that's not popping up. But let me make sure I see you guys comment. Matthew, bro Flamin. All right, cool. Okay, I gotta say it right. All right, cool, because we don't need no more interruptions with that. What else is popping back up? I need to set up the bot rigs too, right? All right, bot rigs, because that works. So that's cool. It works. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure we weren't gonna have any more interruptions. All right, so let me go to let's see, space and bot rigs. Turn that off. Make sure that doesn't come on either. All right, should have that set. All right. Yeah, I had to reset everything from from the last time we had our lags. Was having issues with all this crap, man. So let me. I'm trying to just fix this. Make sure we're good to go. Cause I do apologize about that, man. That's unfortunate. But let me see. Bot rigs. Yeah, I got that set. All right, cool. Fix my chat box. All right. And we should be good. All right, cool. All right, here we go, guys. Let me keep myself focused now. Despite this little issue that I just had. So we good. All right. Keeping this on wise, guys, right now. We are buyers are trying to hold above that 585.20 level. Again, if we hold above 585.20, we do have room to push back up towards the upside, back up towards the 586, 587s, and so forth. If we do get that push, look up towards that 587.50 level. If we do crack 585.20, we will come back down to that 584, 583.50, down to possibly 582.50. But right now, we are holding above the price point of 585.20. 585.20, we are holding. We're trying to get out of this downtrend setup. And we got Tesla definitely spiking his way back on up. trying to move its way back on out. I did have a setup on Tesla. Oops, let me see if I can move it over a little bit. Sorry about that. So right here, you can clearly see that those buyers are trying to get that push, trying to get that break out of that downtrend setup, trying to get back on this uptrend setup, trying to go back this way. So I'm definitely keep my eyes peeled on that. Extend to the right. So to see can those buyers reclaim this floor, try to reverse the play from a downtrend now to an uptrend, back on up towards the upside. That'll be the price of, let me see what that is, because I know I got that thing in the way. 400. So we get that 400 push, we can definitely try to reverse the play back on up towards the upside, going from a downtrend to an uptrend. So keep that on watch. Right now, as far as SPY, we are back in the 585.20 level. Let's see, we're battling right at that particular price point. 585.20, 585.20. Yeah, so for sure right now, Jenna, watch that 585.20 for my puts. Stay underneath 585.20. Call, stay above 585.20. Yeah. So I mean, I took a small little profit. It wasn't really nothing, man. I just went here and took a little quick profit. I'm still at 101. So I was getting a lot of lag, man. That's why I had to hurry get out of it, because it was lagging on me too much. Like, I don't know what the hell been going on. Like, I've been getting nothing but lags right now. So I did get a little swing trade. Like I said, a small little profit, but wasn't really nothing. A little small little few dollars. Nothing to brag about. Now, I went in with a small position Wednesday doing a close. I went in around these key levels, guys. To see on how the market was going to react off of the non-farm payroll data. We did get that little pullback. Like I said, I got a little bounce back on up towards the upside. I took a little bit of profit, but like I said, I mean, I don't know if it's the lag or whatever the case may be. I wasn't seeing a lot of profit, though, from it. So I'm going to reset and go for another contract. It's like, yeah, we're just catching a lot of lag. I don't know where that was coming from. Here we go with Tesla, guys. Trying to get back on top of the uptrend. Remember, guys, we're running that channel of 390, 395, 400. Nvidia. Keeping that on watch right now, guys. Remember I told you, you lose that 136 on Nvidia, possibly pull back down towards that 134. You lose 136, you'll possibly pull back down to 134 on Nvidia. Let me go ahead and set my alert, because one had alert already set at 134. I'll just reset one then, I guess. All right, 134, 134. All right. How is everything looking on the streams right now so far? Matthew and Bro Flamin and Hoops, Jenna, Coldplay. Any lag? Is everything fine? Cause I had to change up the bit rate on mine. Is everything working fine? I just want to make sure we don't have no more lags as of now. Cause man, it's just I don't know where these lags can come from. Here we go, guys. Pulling back on Nvidia. Cracking at 136. Possible pull back down towards that 134. So let's go ahead and set up 2 alerts. Let's set up 134.50 down to 1. Why I got 3 alerts? The hell I got 3 alerts for? Oh, I see why. Okay. So look like we're pulling back down 134.50. By the time I put it, it's gonna look like it's already be pulling back down. By the time I set this damn thing. Oops. Reset. There we go. By the time I fix this, we're gonna probably hit it. We'll probably hit that 134 level. 134.50. Here we go in the video, guys. Pulling back down. Pulling back down. Right here, close to that 134.50 level. We cracked that 134.50 level. You got room to fall right back down towards 134. Keep that on watch. Keep that on watch. We starting to pull back. We fell right back underneath that 585.20 on SPY. Starting to pull his way back down towards that 583.50 level. 583.50 level. 583.50. The main thing that we want to crack, one of the main price points we want to crack, Jen, is 582.50. 582.50. We definitely, if we want to see some more pullback coming. We definitely want to get back underneath 582.50 for sure. Cause that'll be your floor in that channel. See right here, That'll be your floor. We had that bounce at this morning in pre-market. Here we go, guys. 583.50, 583.50. Here we go. 583.50 on SPY. 583.50. Here we go. Here we go. Man, I should have held my man. Stupid lag, man.
Matthew says, good on screen.
All right, thank you so much, boss. Appreciate you.
Matthew says, BTW Shreddy was trading.
Yeah, I went in for a swing trade, but like I said, I was getting lagged, man. That's why I wanted. I didn't know what was gonna happen as far as my contract, but I got out to reset myself for another one, for another contract. But I made a small profit, but wasn't really nothing. I should have held it though, man, because now I want to move all of a sudden. Stupid lags, man. All right, I'm gonna rewatch him. Look at it on a 5-minute time frame too to see can I reset myself. All right, what we got left on this candle? We got about 5 minutes. 5 minutes to close on the on that 15-minute time frame candle. Keep your eyes peeled on Nvidia, guys. If we do crack 135, you got room to fall possibly down towards that 134.50. If we do not stay above 135. We lose 135, you got room to fall back down to 134.50. Keep that on watch. As for Tesla, guys, you are back underneath that 395 level. 395 level. So right now, as long as you stay underneath 395, you got to focus on the price points for 395 back down to 390 because you're back down in this $5 channel from 395 to 390. Now we get back above 395, then we focused on getting back between the price points of 395 to 400. But right now, you're underneath 395, so you got to focus on the opposite side. From 395 now to 390. Nvidia, we cracked 135. You got room to fall back down, possibly down to 134.50 to possibly 134 itself. SPY, you cracked that 583.50 level. You got room to fall back down towards 583, down to 582.50. So you do have somewhat of like this little H pattern setting up, so I'm keeping that on watch. The main price point that we are underneath, that what I told you guys to keep your eyes peeled, I told puts to make sure that you stay under 585.20. 585.20. We are underneath that key level, pulling right back down towards that 583.50. So right now, you're still looking good as far as SPY puts. For SPY puts, if you got in at 585.20, down to 583.50, you go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here you go, here you go, here you go. 583.50, 583.50. There you go, there you go, there you go. So keep that on watch, keep it on watch, keep it on watch. All right, let me watch my other chart, see how we looking, how we looking, how we looking. Yep, we will have to crack that 583 to 582.50 level, pull us back down all the way to that trend line, which that could take us down towards 581.50. So the main price points, guys, keep your eyes peeled on 585.20. Stay underneath 585.20 for my puts. Stay underneath that key level. We stay underneath that. Hold that territory down. Next key level, take out 583.50 from 583.50 down to 582.50. So right now, bears are protecting 585.50 at this level. Next level they're trying to move down to and take out is 583.50. From 583.50 level down to 582.50. So right now, keep your eyes peeled on that. We are still underneath that price point of 582.50. That's the main key area. So far so good. Downtrend is still holding at this time. We have cracked and we're right back into this downtrend setup. We got about 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. All right, let me show y'all real quick what I'm looking at as far as the downtrend setup. I was trying to see what we if we was gonna hold above that downtrend, but we actually cracked and we're right back underneath. So you can see right here, hit that price point, get rejected, come on down. Hit that trend line, get rejected, come on down. Try to break out of that downtrend during pre-market, got rejected, came right back underneath that price point of 585.20. So right now we're back in this downtrend setup. Downtrend setup at this time on SPY. Continuing the downtrend on down. Despite the spike that we had, we still pulled back underneath 585.20. Go back. All right, here we go. All right, guys, we got about 1 minute until this candle closes out. 1 minute, and as of now, we are still underneath 585.20. That's good. That's good. Next, now again, what puts need to take out 583.50. 583.50, we can take that out on down to 583 to possibly 582.50. So right now we do have somewhat of an H pattern going on right here, somewhat of a little two-legged pullback setup. So next level that we want to go get back underneath is 583.50. 583.50. 583.50, we need to get back underneath. We got about 30 seconds for this candle to close out. Right now with the price of 583.70, 583.60, trying to push our way back up. Like I said, the main thing that we definitely want to crack is around 583.50. So as of now, look like you're in somewhat of a little channel of 583.50 to 585.20. Because right now we have not cracked and got below that 583.50 level. If you notice the bodies of the candles, every time we pull back down to 583.50, you go right back on up. Right now, guys, new candle set in. New candle, new candle, new candle. New candle setting in. We are getting somewhat of an arc. We are getting somewhat of an arc right underneath that VWAP. So keep that on watch. Like I said, keep your eyes peeled. 585.20 is the level that you want to stay underneath. Even if we get a little pop back up, the main price you want to stay underneath on SPY, 585.20. Stay underneath 585.20, back down to 583.50 you go to possibly 582.50. So right now, 585.50 is holding up very well as far as resistance and VWAP. You have your indicators starting to turn down. Here we go, 9 MA, 20 MA starting to curve back down. So still showing some signs of weakness. So keep your eyes peeled on that. As we do pop back on up, just make sure that we stay underneath the price point of 585.20. 585.20. That's the main price point we're gonna focus on. We're gonna ignore all these other prices. The main price point that we want to focus on as of now on SPY, 585.20. Keep your eyes peeled. Don't look at no other prices but 585.20. Puts stay underneath 585.20. Calls get back above 585.20. Right now we're underneath it. As long as we stay underneath it, bears are in control. Right now, bears are in control. We're starting to curl, starting to get somewhat of this H pattern. For that possible move back down. As long as we stay underneath 585.20, you got room to fall right back down to 584, back down to that possible 583.50. As long as you hold underneath that price point, 585.20, more downside will possibly come. Here you go, guys. Starting to curl back down. Here you go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, keep this on watch, keep this on watch. Watching my charts too, watching everything setting up. Here we go, pulling back down, 583.50. Here you go, 583.50. There it is. From 583.50 down to 583 to possible 582.50. Here you go. Right now, as far as Nvidia, guys, as I told y'all, you lose 135. You got room to fall back down towards that 134.50. 134.50. Tesla, you already told you guys, you stay underneath 395. You have room to pull back down towards that 390 level. So right now, the main area that those bears got to take out is 583.50 on SPY. 583.50 on SPY. Notice how the body of that candle having a little bit of trouble trying to stay below it. See, those buyers are trying to hold that price point. If y'all can't see it, I mean, I'll light up the line. I just didn't want to have too many lines on the chart. But 583.50 is where the line is sitting at. Right here, 583.50. So, as long as you stay underneath 583.50, they'll move down to 583 to possible 582.50. Right here is your H pattern starting to set up. H pattern taking place. Here we go. Let me see if I need a new contract. Let me switch mine out real quick. Let me see. Might switch that one out. I mean, it does still look good though. The one I just had. Is this the same one I just had? 32. Yeah, I think that is the same contract I just had. Yep, the same damn one. See that? Should have held that damn thing. Here we go, guys. 582.50. 582.50. 582.50 on SPY. Here we go, guys, with Nvidia. 134.50. 134.50. 134.50. Possible 134.50 on Nvidia. All right, how much lower can we go? How much lower can we go? Looks like we got room to still fall back down towards 581.50. We crack and we get below 582.50 down to 582. Look like around 581.50-ish level. So we do crack that level. We got room to fall back down towards that 581.50. Set my alert. Hold up. Excuse me. All right, I need to get below, not above. There you go. That's what it looked like from what I'm seeing on my other chart. I'm gonna keep it on watch though, guys. I'm keeping it on watch. See. All right, keep that on watch. So we do crack 582.50. We do have room to possibly fall back down to that 581.50. What's the Coldplay Jenna Hoops? What's the max pain today? I mean, I'll check it out. I'll check it. As far as today on SPY, what's the max pain today? Max pain today 590. 590 is the max pain today on SPY, guys. 590. As far as max pain, 590. 590 with 280,000 out of the money puts versus 314,000 out of the money calls. So we do have that max pain of 590. 590 max pain. 590 max pain. So far that's what I see. 590 max pain on that. But right now we did hit no. How did we go last time? Let me see. Did we hit 590? We ran up to it, but we got close to it and then got rejected.
Matthew says, that means people will more sell on 590.
Yeah, so it seemed like we ran up to 590, then we got rejected and started to pull our way back down. So that's what the max pain was at. We got rejected and started to pull back down. So if we do crack that 582.50, we do have room to fall back down to 581.50. 581.50. So we're still on this downtrend setup. So here we go, guys. If we crack 582.50 down to 582, the possible 581.50. So you still got room to still pull down to 581.50. 581.50. All right, let's see. I was waiting on these damn green candles to set up in intraday. I know we got them in pre-market, but I was waiting in intraday, but we ain't getting no green candles yet. You know how I normally do. I like to wait for moves back up away from certain price points. Getting that H pattern. I was waiting to see if we was gonna get a green candle back up where we can get rejected and come back down. Something like this, but in intraday, when you get a bounce back up, you get a few green candles, run right into resistance, then you pull right back down. That's what I was anticipating. But we still haven't got a green candle yet as far as intraday. Still haven't got that green candle. Still trying to hold above that 582.50 level so far, guys. Still trying to hold above 582.50. Keeping this on watch. Keeping this on watch. We are pulling close to a trend line, guys. We are pulling close and close. And I'm going to show you on my chart. Right here, guys. We're pulling close and close towards this trend line, which is why I called out around 581.50. So we go back right here. You can see right here, we're pulling close to this trend line right about here. Right about this little level to see if we're going to get that possible trend line bounce. Look like around 581.50. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled to see if we're going to hold above that trend line or will we pull underneath. So I'm going to keep it on watch because we're getting a nice little pull back towards that trend line to see if we're going to get a possible bounce. We still got room to fall back close to it. And that's going to be around that 581.50 level. Where we at right now? 582.50? Back down 582.50-ish? Still got a little bit of room to still pull back down. So I'm just keeping that on watch real quick, guys. Still keeping this on watch. So here we go, guys. 582.50. Crack 582.50. Got room to fall back down to 582 to possibly 581.50. Guys, as I told y'all, NVIDIA, keep it on watch. You stay underneath that 135, but we do not recover 135. You got room to fall back down towards 134.50. As I told you guys on Tesla, you crack that 395, you're going to pull back down towards that 390 level. From now to this point, if we stay underneath 390, you got room to fall back down to 385. So keep that on watch. If we do not recover 390, you will possibly fall back down towards those areas of 385. Keep that on watch. Now, if we do recover 390, that'll keep us in the channel 395 in this little channel bracket here. But right now, we're underneath 390, putting us now in this little bracket of 390 to 385. Man, I was trying to wait for a little setup. I'm waiting for another possible setup like here. I was waiting for those green candles to kick in to run back up towards resistance when we get rejected and pull back down again. That's what I was waiting on. Because right now the market is still bearish. Definitely still bearish at this time. Definitely bearish. Waiting on that bounce back up, and I don't know if we're going to get it. Because you got that first H pattern here. This little two-legged pullback right here. Two-legged pullback setup. Trying to wait for the second setup to come through.
Matthew says, looking H1 nearby could be bounce.
Yeah, that's why I'm keeping my eyes peeled around that 580, 582.50 level.
666 says, bears feasting.
Yeah, so that's why I'm watching this to see if that's gonna play like somewhat of a pivot point. So that's why I'm just watching this because you remember what happened last time when I did that. I had to wait it out and I was catching hell because what price point was that I got in? That was around what price point was that I got in? Was it 586.64? Remember? And I got in at around 583.50. I'm sorry, 587.50. Then we ran on up towards 88-ish, 588 or 589 or something like that. And then we wound up reversing back down, and it's when I jumped back in again. What's up, Thunder? Good morning, boss. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So right now, all I'm trying to do is familiarize myself with where's that pivot point. I'm just trying to figure out what that pivot point is, where you can leave from it, return to it. So it seems like the pivot point is going to be right here around 582.50. Because right here you can see it. You leave from it, you return to it. So it seems like that's going to be your pivot point, 582.50. So it seems like that's where that pivot point is. So you leave from it, you return to it. So if I want to see us get a bounce away from it, from the move back down to it. So I don't want to buy right. I will get into my put right here. We're going to hold for that possible bounce right back on up. So it seems like that's where your pivot point is going to be as of now. I mean, you can definitely see when you leave from it, you return to it, will pull back to it like a magnet. So right now, it seems like around 582.50 is going to be that pivot. So I'm not going in for a put right at 582.50, especially if we hold that key level for a possible bounce right back on up. So we do get a bounce back on up, I'm going to just wait for us to go back up towards those highs because I want to get away from it. I don't want to buy right at it. Now, if we do crack it, then I can play a possible move back up to it. So we do crack 582.50, then I have to wait for a possible move back down where we can reverse back up to 582.50. Because if you crack it and we come back down to some low key areas, we may find a possible support where we'll find our way right back into 582.50. But we know right now, as of now, that that's going to be your particular pivot point. Because again, look how I act as a magnet in pre-market and intraday. You leave from it, 582.50, and return back to it, 582.50. That's going to be somewhat of your pivot point as of now. So I'm not getting in for a put right there if we're going to bounce off of it and go right back up towards the upside. Hell no, I'm not doing that. So I'd rather wait for green candles to kick in if this level is going to hold, for those moves back up, and then for that move right back down to it. So I definitely want to wait, because I'm not catching myself up in that crap what I did last time. No, not doing that. Now, I didn't get in at the pivot point last time. I got in above it, like $1 above it, but we still shot up, and then wound up falling back to it in due time. Y'all remember that? We do got the main thing that I seen, boss, I'm going to double check it, Clay. I'm about to double check it right now. Because the main news that we had was today, that was the non-farm payroll data. But I'm gonna double check real quick to make sure. Boss. Let me look at my other calendar real quick. Let's see what we got real fast. 10 o'clock. We do have consumer sentiments. We have consumer sentiments coming out at 10 o'clock, boss. Consumer sentiments. Yeah. So we do have consumer sentiments at 10. So in 3 minutes. And appreciate you, boss, for reminding me. Consumer sentiments at 10. So yeah, we do have some data coming out at 10 o'clock. So right now, we know what that pivot point is. Around that 582.50 level. Because like I said, you leave from it, you return to it. So again, that price point act as a magnet. So I'm not going in for a put right at this level right here. As long, because it's gonna act as a magnet. So meaning, in other words, buyers gonna try to utilize this as a demand zone, pretty much a floor, where it's gonna flirt with that price point. So if you get in like right around this area, again, you'll be kind of pretty much having to wait until the market makes a decision whether it wants to actually crack that key level and go below it, or kind of go up above that price point and then come back down to it eventually. So if you get in right at 582.50 and on a put, you're gonna kind of have to wait it out. So as you can see, the best thing to do is leave from it, meaning finding higher price points away from that key area, back into resistance where you return back to it. So that's the smartest play to do at this moment. But don't buy right at 582.50, because we can clearly see that right here is where your buyers are sitting at. So right now, as long as you're holding that key level, I wouldn't get in at a put right here. I'll wait for a move back up towards resistance where we know where sellers are sitting at. versus what buyers are sitting at. So right here, I'd rather wait that out. Wait that out. Don't get in. Don't. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do with your account. But as long as that 582 level holds, that's going to be some type of demand zone where buyers will be trying to protect that level. So, I mean, could we crack it? Yes. But if you notice, it's kind of flirting around that price point where we're not getting a dramatic move up and we're not getting a dramatic move down. Because we know sellers are trying to get below it. We know buyers are trying to stay above it. So if y'all notice, that's why you're getting a lot of back and forth right at that price point of 582.50. So buyers and sellers are fighting that price point. So at that level, I'd rather go in an area where I know majority of sellers are sitting at. So your majority of your sellers are sitting at around these areas here, up here. Because your buyers try to go up, got rejected, came right back on down. Now you want to crack it. Now I want to do it. Ah, you dirty. Oh, that news came out. Oh, that 10 o'clock data. 10 o'clock data. 10 o'clock data. Now it's cracking it. Due to that data, that consumer confidence. Yep, consumer confidence. Consumer confidence. Now I gapped underneath it. Now I want to gap underneath it. Right at 10 o'clock too. Cause we was like way up here. That was so we dropped dramatically right underneath 582.50. I mean 582.50. Right at 10. Yeah, I mean, but you know, AR, you know it's the gap down like right at 10 o'clock and right underneath the price point at 582.50? Like that. Like it literally just went right underneath it at 10 o'clock. That's crazy. I mean, it gapped right underneath it. Right at 10. All right, guys. So again, remember I told you guys, you crack that 582.50, you got room to fall back down towards that what we at right here? 580. Oh, it did. My alert did go off at 581.50. 581.50 to possibly down to 580 itself. So 580, keep your eyes peeled for a possible 580 pullback. 580 pullback. Man, I was trying to wait on it because I was gonna jump in, but what I was trying to wait for a green candle back up and then to move back down, but it just started pulling back immediately. Like I couldn't even catch it. It happened too quick. I couldn't catch it. I mean, right at 10 o'clock, it got right underneath 582.50 like that. That quick. It's like, damn, I was waiting on it. I was waiting on it to move back up, then back down to it. But we gapped down right underneath it, right at 10 o'clock. I mean, it happened like that in an instant. It's like, God, I couldn't even catch it. It happened too quick. Yeah, boss, it hurt. I was aiming for it. I was waiting. That's why I wanted to get above that price point and then go back down to it where I can ride it down underneath it like what it's doing now. But right at 10 o'clock, I mean, it gapped right underneath it right at 10 o'clock. Man, that messed me up big time, man. I was waiting on it. I was waiting on a bounce kind of like here, kind of like a repeat. I was waiting on a bounce back up towards some resistant levels of at least the VWAP, the 9MA, back down to that underneath that 582.50 where we can do right what it's doing. Man, I wanted that play too. I wanted that play. God dang. Hey, but Hoops, Jenna, AR, Matthew, y'all cannot lie. Was I not right about that price point? Y'all gotta give me props on that. Clay, y'all gotta give me props. Cause where did the body of that candle start at? Or where did it get rejected at? The body of that candle. What price point? Was I not right? Was I not right though? Y'all can't knock me on that. Y'all gotta give me credit on that. Y'all gotta give me credit. Cause what price point did I say? 582.50. 582.50 right at that point, price point. Look at the body of that candle. Boom. 582.50, then you get right on down. Man. I was waiting on the bounce right back on up, then fall underneath it, and it just got right underneath it at 10. Clay, I wanted that play. Boss, I wanted that play. I wanted that play. It happened so quick in an instant. Because I didn't know what was going to come out on the data. I didn't know it was going to bounce back up or what. But the minute 10 o'clock hit Clay, boom, right underneath 582.50. I'm like, God. It didn't even give me a chance to set up. I'll wait for another opportunity. I'm going to wait for another opportunity. I ain't going to sweat it. I'm going to wait for another one. I'm going to wait for another. See if we get another opportunity coming. Man.
Got in at 583.26, took profit at the bottom low
Man, shout out to you, G-Range. Man, yeah, because what I was doing was, and I'm just telling y'all my game plan. I was waiting on another possible bounce. We was going to get a possible, what I was thinking was we was going to get a green candle up off of that 582.50 back up to some resistance and then go back down to it. But that ain't happened. It gapped straight underneath it. I missed it completely. Like, I mean, I didn't even have time to set up. I mean, it just missed my damn, I couldn't do it. I couldn't set up. That sucked. Oh, guys, and then my alert went off on NVIDIA. Guys, who wrote, my NVIDIA traders, who wrote it down to 134.50 level? 134.50, who caught it? 134.50. And my Tesla traders, from that 390 level, who wrote it down towards 385? I called it, baby. I was calling these plays for you guys. Y'all can't say I don't call these plays. Because what? Clay, Hoops, AR Trades, Jenna, Matthew, what did I say on Tesla? If you was to, we could not reclaim 390. What possible price point did I say that we could fall down to on NVIDIA? I said if you stayed underneath 390, you had room to fall back down to what? 385. Boom. Same thing with NVIDIA. I said if you lose 135, you have room to fall back down toward that 134.50. Boom. Just like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. How many of you guys are catching this? I was trying to set up for SPY, but SPY gapped down immediately underneath 582.50. I couldn't even set up. It was too late. I mean, it just, in an instant. Like, God.
Short buy on 580 was a good idea too.
Man. I know, but what I was waiting for, boss, I was waiting on that, those like, kind of like, almost like the setup we had in pre-market. How we had green candle, and then we switched over, we transitioned from green to red. How we got that arc, like here. That's what I was anticipating that was going to happen here. Okay, let me show y'all what I was trying to do. I'm going to show y'all what my game plan was. What I was trying to do on SPY, you know, before we fell back underneath 582.50. This is what I was trying to do. God honest truth, not making this up. I thought that was my game plan that we was going to bounce back up, you know, into some type of area of resistance. We was going to get rejected, come back down towards 582.50, and then dump off when we create somewhat of a downtrend. That's what I was anticipating. That's what that was my mindset. That we was going to have like another lower high. We was going to have this lower high, this area here, second lower high 1, lower high 2, back down towards 582.50, and then we get that dump on down. That's what I was anticipating, but that didn't happen. We just got right underneath it, right at 10 o'clock. Messed up my whole game plan. But y'all see my way of thinking of what I was trying to do. I was waiting for a bounce back up off of that price point of 582.50 here. I thought it was going to bounce back up, get rejected, come back down to it, and then crack it. Pretty much a third point. Because you got point here, 1. You got point here, 2. And I was waiting on point number 3. I was going to try to catch point number 3 for the move back down. Yeah, I was waiting for a third point. Because like I said, we got the first one here in pre-market. We got the second one here in intraday. And I was waiting for a third point setup. So I was waiting for 1, 2, 3. Boom. Descending wedge for the movement back down to 582.50 for the dump. That was my mindset. But we got a dump right off, like right at 10 o'clock. Messed up my whole game plan. Messed up everything that I was trying to do. Like, it messed me up. It messed up my whole game plan. Ah, man. I was waiting on the third touch. 1, 2, 3, then dump. But that bad boy just dumped immediately. I missed it. Shout out to y'all who caught it, but I missed it. At least I'm man enough to say it. I missed it. The next key area, boss, that I do see a potential bounce, that's going to be around 578. 578 to, what was these lows? 577.74. Let me double check this real quick. We got room to still fall back down to 578. Yeah, around 570. What is this price point here? Price point. 577.43. Almost around 577.40. 50. I'm sorry, 577.50. Good morning, Queen. Good morning. Love you. Okay, y'all want to know? Okay, Hoops, Jenna, Clay, Matthew. Do y'all understand why I'm calling that price point out, or do y'all want me to show y'all? Do y'all understand why I'm calling it out, or do y'all want me to show y'all? What's up, Nuno? What's up, boss? It's up to y'all. If y'all know it, cool. If y'all want me to show y'all, cool. It's up to y'all. On why I'm calling out around 577.50 to 578. Okay. So around 578, 577.50 to 578. Well, we can fall down to two particular possible price points. I mean, man, it messed up my whole. I was ready to get in. Man, I'm gonna try to do the best I can, man. God, dog. It messed up my whole game plan on what I wanted to do. I mean, it messed up everything I wanted to do. Damn 10 o'clock news, consumer confidence messed me up. Due to that gap down, immediately gap down, messed me up. I had a game plan set in motion. So I say around, if we don't recover, put out this, okay guys, if we don't recover 580, if we don't recover 580 and stay above 580, you do have room, and I'm just giving you guys heads up. You do have room to fall back down towards 578 down to 577.50. I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. If we don't recover 580. Those will be the two possible price points coming up next if we don't recover. I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. If we don't recover 580, you got room to fall back down to possible 578 to 577.50. Here we go, guys, on NVIDIA. 134, right where my alert is. 134. I told y'all. 134. Damn, could Tesla actually see 380? Ooh, because you only need 385, the $half mark. Could we fall back all the way down to 380 on Tesla would be crazy work. So I'm going to keep my eyes. Damn, what the hell that just came from? Y'all saw that on Tesla? Y'all saw that? What was that? Man, y'all saw that little shadow come out of nowhere? That thing just said bloop. God, dog. That came out of nowhere. So what we're gonna watch, guys, is 385 on Tesla. You stay underneath 385 on Tesla, back down to 384, 382, down to possible 380 itself. So, but SPY, if you don't recover 580, I'm telling you right now, 578, 577.50. Possible price points we could pull all the way back down to. Just letting you guys know. Don't ask me how I know this. Just I'm just trying to give you heads up. Possibility. Man, it's messed up my whole play, man. It just right here. That was my opportunity. Waiting on a bounce back up, get rejected, and come back down.
Friday, remember?
Yeah, I know, boss. Oh, but Matthew, did you catch it, boss? Hoops, did you catch it? AR Traedz, did you catch it? Nuno, did y'all catch those pullbacks? It messed mines up. Ooh, 4K for the day? Nuno. Man, let them know, boss. Oh, shoot, my thing in the way. Let me get this out of the way real quick. Let me go back.
Just some bites of that cake.
4,000 on the day. Nuno ain't playing. Nuno, shout out to you, boss. Congratulations, man. Man, I was trying to catch a third point down, but it messed me up. I seen this level here. I seen a lower high here. Then I was waiting on this next lower high for that possible dump underneath 582. Oh no! It messed up my play. I gotta watch in pain while y'all win. Y'all winning though. Y'all got this. It messed up my play. It messed me up. I was waiting for a third touch, a third level here for a third point. Move back on down. God, it messed me up. I was going for a short too. Because I told y'all this area was going to be I told y'all to watch that price point, 582.50. Because before the data came out, you got to remember, guys, we were holding above it. So at that time, it was showing that 582 level was holding. But it wasn't until that consumer data came out, right at 10 o'clock, when we had that immediate gap down right underneath 582.50. Because you can see right here the bottom of the candle, and it just dumped off. Oh, man. Oh, that hurt. Guys, y'all don't understand how hurt I am right now. I'm hurt. I wanted that play. The hurt. I want to cry so bad. Man, but shout out to you. But, hey, the fact is you're green. That's all that matters. balls. I was waiting. Y'all was talking about it. Y'all knew my hoops. Matthew, y'all heard me talk about my game plan, what I wanted. Y'all heard me talk about it. I said I wanted something above 582.50 because I didn't want to get caught in, that pivot point, as long as it held. Because I didn't know it was going to bounce back up above 582.50, then get caught at some resistance, come back down to 582.50. But it dumped down underneath 582.50 immediately. It messed up. It messed my whole game plan up. That's why I hate Fridays. Shoot, I hate Fridays. But shout out to y'all who did caught it. Shout out to my puts, man. Y'all did an amazing job, man. It's not just about me. It's about you guys profiting, taking advantage of these opportunities. Shout out to Hoops. Shout out to Nuno. Shout out to AR Traedz. Shout out to Matthew. Look. Now I want to bounce back up. Now I got to figure out, okay, we do bounce back up. Okay, where resistance going to possibly be? Could we push our way all the way back up towards 582.50, or will we encounter some type of price point before that price point? Let me see. Before 582.50, what can we run into before then? What do we got before that? Hate this. All right, what price points I see below that 582.50? But like, what can we encounter before that? Let me go back a little bit. Can we encounter another rejection before this price point here? Could we see anything in the middle of that? Let's see. I'm trying to go back as much as I can. What do we have here? Have a little bit of rejection here. That's gonna be around 580 level. I'm trying to catch that next one. I'm trying to, guys. I'm trying my hardest. I see we had this dip down here that could hold up some type of resistance. What is this? 580. What price point did we have around that level before? Hold up. Because we may be standing for a bear flag. A second leg pullback. But I'm trying to see how high are we going. Because I got a 30-minute time frame. God dang, I got to go out further than that. Jeez Louise. Let me go to 90-30. See if I can see anything on that bad boy. Let's see. Why is it not letting me? As far as I can go. I don't even know if we're going to go back up that high, though. I don't know, because right now it's very bearish right now. I don't know if we can go back up that high, because right now the bears are slaughtering it. I don't think we'll even go back up to those highs. I don't think so. Not to my, from what I'm, nope. I didn't mean to go 5, I meant to go to 15, sorry. 10, 15. I'm trying to figure it out, like what that next area going to be at, that next, as we bounce back on up. Let me see. I'm going to try to figure it out. I was trying to base it off of these areas way back here. Like around 580. Man, what, did I have some price points around here before? Let me see. What are some areas that we got rejected in the past before we got back up to 582.50? What was some strong areas? What was this? 580. Almost around 580.20? See some highs around 580.20 level ish. Around 580. I'm sorry, 580.30. 580.30 level. Let me see something. I'm trying to figure it out as we go. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, if we're gonna run to something before we even hit back up towards 582.50. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. It looked like around 580.30 level, something like that. I see on my other calendar. My other chart. Let me see if that's right. Let me see. Say around 580. Let me see. I'm gonna just see, to see if that's because I'm gonna wait for the confirmation. So say around 580.30 ish level. Let me see on the upside. Let me see if that's correct. I just want to make sure. I just want to see if that's correct. I'm not jumping in right at it. I just want to see if that's gonna hold some type of weight. So around. Oh, we're already above that. That's nice. Wait, that's not right. So we are breaking above that high. 580.30. Oh, wait, was that right? 580.30? Nope, we're pushing above that. So nope, that ain't it. That's why I say I'm not guessing it. I'm trying to go off what I see on these charts. It's like around. Let me see what's going. Let me see if we're gonna get rejected at, because I'm trying to base it off in the past of anything I see. As we go back up, I don't see anything other than this bounce back in the past. Like right here. Right about this level right here. I see something. Oh, so we are back underneath the 580.30 then. So was that right? So was that 580.30 right? Wait, was that the right price point? Let me see. I said around 580.30. Let me see. Was that it? Or somewhere in that bracket? Let me see. I'm gonna just put 580.50. Let me just round it off. Let me see something. I'm gonna round it right where we at, 580.50. I'm gonna round it. I'm gonna round it because y'all already know I like 50-cent increments. So 580.50. Let me put 580.50. I'm still kind of holding up above it a little bit. We haven't fell back underneath it. So with 580, I'm keeping on watch though. I'm keeping on watch to see exactly what that price point gonna be at. Just want to see if that was correct. I'm trying to hold above it slightly. Getting a little bit of an upper shadow right at 580.50. What we got left on this candle? 10 minutes. So around 580.50. I want to see if we're gonna stay above it. I want to see if we're gonna stay above 580.50 or we're gonna get back below it. Because that could be the start of a possible second leg pullback if we stay underneath it, where we can get rejected underneath that 580.50 level. Because you kind of can see it. Where we're getting that upper shadow. So I want to see where we're gonna close out at. Now we're breaking above it. We had a little bit of hesitation above it. I mean below it, but then they wound up pushing. I want to see if we're gonna hold it. Could that be the start of the possible H pattern? I'm just trying to figure it out. You know, again, I'm not jumping in yet. I'm just trying to get the confirmation. I'm trying to get the confirmation, guys. I'm trying to get the confirmation. So around 580.50 maybe? We're still holding above it. So no. Nope, still pushing. Cause it look like you want to fall back underneath it. It look like you want to fall back underneath 580.50. Cause it look like you get that pull, like those sellers try to yank, push you right back underneath it. I'm just keeping it on watch though. Keeping it on watch. Keeping it on watch. So again, I'm not jumping in or guessing these levels. I'm just trying to read it out. I'm just trying to read it to see, you know, where's the next possible opportunity. But it looked like he wanted to fall back underneath 580.50. See? 580.50. See? Could that be it? Could that be the start of the possible new next H pattern? Nope. See, we bouncing back above it. Still don't know what he want to do. I'm just keeping on watch. I'm gonna keep it on watch. I'm just wait it out. I'm gonna wait to see where we go. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out like what's the next opportunity. So right now we are holding above 580.50 at the moment. What time is candle close out? Oh, we still got about 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. So I want to see if this candle is gonna stay above 580.50 or we're gonna come back underneath 580.50. So let's see what's gonna happen. Cause it look like you want to fall back underneath it. I'm keeping on watch. So around 580.50. Yeah, we can fall back underneath it, then we can actually start that top. But right now we're holding above it slightly. Where we at right now? 580.75. So I'm not trying to guess my way to it. I'm gonna just watch it. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen around that price point to kind of give me an idea. It look like we're pulling right back down underneath it. So I'm watching it very carefully, guys. Look, boom, is it? Is that the top for that H pattern for the possible second leg pullback? I mean, two-legged pullback. I'm trying to just watch this price point. We keep like flirting around that price point. We keep flirting around it. It's like you pull back to it, but then they try to stay on top of it. Like it's like buyers try to buy in right here, and sellers try to take it out. But buyers are definitely trying to hold at 580.50. So buyers are definitely trying to utilize 580.50 to push back up towards 582. Don't you want to see how this candle is going to close out? I want to see how we're going to close out. So right now I'm not chasing. Right now I'm definitely not chasing. But we did do a red to green. We did do a red to green for a pushback on up. So how low did we go? So we are back above 580 in general. We are back above 580. Because remember I told you guys, hold above 580, we got room to push back up. Below 580, we'll start to pull right back down. So we have those bites have reclaimed 580 at the moment. 580 has been recovered. 580 has been recovered. Showing a little bit of life, a little bit. I mean, you got room to go back up towards that VWAP, which is lining up right with that 582.50, 582.50 level. I mean, you do have room to go back up towards that VWAP. Yep. As long as those buys can hold that 582.50, you definitely got room to push his way back up towards that 580.50. They have room to push back up towards 582.50, right where that VWAP is sitting at. So, could that be resistance? Could that be the top? I'm gonna keep it on watch, guys. I'm gonna keep that price point on watch, 582.50, to see can we stay underneath it where we can start to possibly create an area where you start getting stuffed. So if we start getting stuffed around 582.50 and that level holds, then we can start to reverse right back down. That's gonna be that pivot point once again, 582.50. Oh, Fridays be tricky, boy. I swear Fridays be tricky. Fridays be tricky. I tell you. Still watching, guys. Still watching. Still watching this price point, too. We haven't closed out yet. We got about 5 minutes till this candle close out. Will we hold above 580.50 or will we go right back underneath 580.50? That's the $1 million question. That's why I'm just watching this little area here. Can we hold above it or will we fall right back underneath it? Because if we hold it, then you're going to be in somewhat of a little channel, a $2 channel of 580.50 up to 582.50. It's going to put you like in a $2 channel. 580.50 bottoms, 582.50 tops. It's going to put you in somewhat of a channel if those buyers can hold 580.50. Now, if you lose 580.50, that's going to turn into resistance when you start to pull back down even further. 579, 578 towards those areas that we called out. So right now I'm just watching to see if those buyers can continue to hold 580.50 until this candle closes. Because if they do, as I stated, 580.50 is going to be a floor with a ceiling at 582.50. And your VWAP is lining up almost right along with your 582.50. So right now getting a little bit of a push, back up. Still got to remember, guys, that's still going to play a major role, 582.50 level. Remember that. That can act as support and resistance. You see what it did when you was on top. Bounce. Then when you crack, resistance. So that 582.50 can act as support or resistance. Right now, it's going to act as resistance because you're underneath it, but you still have room to run up to it when it pulls it up like a magnet. So here you go. Go pull up to it, possibly pull up to it. 582.50. Let's see. Keep it on watch. A little bit of rejection, a little bit of resistance. Let's see. I want to see if they're going to fully push all the way up to 582.50. I want to see if those buys going to push all the way up towards 582.50. And see if that 582.50 is going to hold. All right, I'm going to put 582.50 for possible little, just in case. Just in case we do break out. Keep it on watch, but I still see weakness. All right, I'm going to keep my little alert. We got left 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So could that next candle finish this candle off? Bounce off of that one and run up towards 582.50? Let me see what this next candle gonna do. Cause I mean you're gonna be setting up for some type of gap up, a little gap up. Cause look where your candle was at. So we may encounter a little gap up, close back up towards that 582, possible 582.50 test. So we're gonna see what that next candle is gonna do within 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Cause right now you're holding above 580.50 with that top of 582.50. Right now, I'm still watching this price point. You're still holding above 580.50. You're still in this $2 range right now. Still in this $2 range. Still in this $2 range. Still in that $2 range as of now. Because what I want to see is something like this where we encounter in pre-market going into after hours. I mean, intraday when you went up, green candle, resistance. Then you went from red to green. I mean, green to red. Reverse right back on down. So I kind of want to wait for something like this. We get that setup, this little arc. That's what I'm anticipating. that we could get that little arc-like setup where you run right back into resistance, get rejected, and arc right back on down. All right, here we go pushing. Got 1 minute left. But we got, 1 minute left. Let's see if those buys going to push all the way up towards that 582.50. 582.50. I knew they was going to do either or. One of them was going to happen. Boy, Fridays. I swear Fridays be the, like, just the... Fridays be the worst. All right, pull it back down. All right, boom. Got it back. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see. See how we're going to finish off. Because they're trying to get as close towards that 582.50 as possible as that new candle comes in. Because once this one close out, that next candle is going to come in and have some type of support to push its way up to 582.50. Now, what could possibly happen, I'm not saying it's going to happen, what possibly could happen, that next candle that comes in can gap up a little bit, get rejected at that 582.50, come right back on down where you'll have that upper shadow. When that body of that candle is going to fit, is going to match this candle here when you do a green or red, back down. I want to see if it's going to push all the way back up towards 582.50 and then come down. I want to see what it's going to do. I want to see what this candle, if that candle going to utilize this close for support real quick, run back up towards that VWAP and that 582.50 and then get rejected, come back down where you'll have an actual green or red candle for that pullback down towards that 580.50. Come on. Give us that push real quick. Give us the push. I want to see if it's going to work out. I want to see if we're going to get just what I was just talking about. Come on, man. Give us that 582.50 push. Because right here, be perfect because you got the VWAP and the 582.50. You got double the resistance. You got double the resistance as you push back towards this level here. Where you can run up, get rejected, create an upper shadow where the body of that candle is going to come back right here and then go from green to red, pull right back down towards 580.50 and continue that dump off. So that's what I want to see. But man, it better not start dumping already. I want to see can we get that push back up. I want to see if we can quickly get that push back up towards the upside real quick. Because you got to remember, that 582 is going to be like a magnet. Because it's going to find a way back to that price point eventually. So that's why I want to see if that candle is going to do it. So I want to see if that candle is going to push back up toward that 582.50. Because that 582.50 is like a magnet. It's like no matter where you go, you always find your way back to it. So it's like either being underneath, you'll find your way back to that price point in due time. So I know it's going to try to find its way back up to around that 582.50 in due time. I want to see if that candle right now is going to get it. If we're going to push back up to it, test it, get rejected, come back down. That's what I want to see real quick. Can we get that candle to push up towards 582.50? Get that little push back up. All right, here we go. Get that push back up. 582.50. Get a little pop, and then get rejected back underneath it. I want to see if we're gonna go, if we're gonna stay right underneath 582.50. Come on. All right, give us that push. Cause I know you want to touch that price point. I know you want to touch that price point, 582.50. I know you do. I know you want to do it. Go ahead and do it. Do it. I just want to see can we get that touch. So I'm trying to watch my chart as well. Cause we got a big red setup. Towards some lows. Could we start getting rejected though? Let me see. Come on. Come on, candle. What you gonna do? Shoot. Come on. What are you gonna do at this 582.50? Are you gonna stay underneath, or we're gonna get that test? I know. I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to be as patient as I can, because I do feel that those buyers are gonna try to push up towards that 582.50 level, 582.50. Let's see if we're gonna get it. I want to see if we're gonna get it, because I want to see if we can get that push, go up a little bit, get rejected, come back down underneath 582.50, and then start to continue back down. I want to see. I want to keep it on watch. Let me see. Now, here we go. See? Was I lying? Let me see if we're going to hit it. Tell me if I'm lying. Come on. Where we at? We ain't, what we going to do? Because remember I said, hit that key area, get rejected, have that body switch back down this way. But right now we're still pushing. What I'm anticipating, if we can get it, is push up, get rejected, come back down, creating a upper shadow where the body of the candle is going to flip back to red, where you're going to have a green or red move back down underneath 582.50. So right now we're pushing up on what I'm anticipating. Let me see. I still ain't hit that level yet. I mean, we right at it. I want to give it a go. Like I want. Matter of fact, let me just in case give myself a little bit of leeway. Let me switch my date just in case. I want to give myself a little bit of leeway. What's the next date? Yo, it is the 17th. Let me see how these charts. I mean, all these contracts looking. Let me see. Come on. We got left on this candle. Oh shit, we still got about 10 minutes. Still got about 10 minutes. All right. Let's see. I want to take a look real quick at this. Let me see how this chart looking real fast. I pushed the date out, so I just want to see. So where's that at? 45ish. All right, here we go, guys. 582.50. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. 582.50 level. 582.50 level. Keep your eyes peeled at 582.50. I'm trying to see can we get a little breakout and then come back down. I want to see Kim get a little push above and then get rejected to come right back underneath 582.50. We are getting that upper shadow, like I stated, for that body of that candle to turn green or red. What we got left on this candle? 10 minutes. Come on. All right, 10 minutes. Because it looks like I got room to still push a little higher. That's why I just want to confirm it. I just want to confirm it. Come on, 5 minutes. Right, here we go. So I'm looking at my 5-minute time frame as well. Because it looked like you got room to still push. I just want to see what it's going to do. I want to see what this candle is going to do. Because how high did we go? We got a high of 582.49. 582.49 was a cent off. Look at how I look. Look when I hover it. Look right here. 582.49. So is it going to do what I think that it's going to do that I called out? Get that little push on up, create an upper shadow, have that body come back underneath this close going from green to red when we pull back down. That's why I want to try to see. I'm trying to get this confirmation. Because, God, what time is candle close out? Got about 9 minutes. All right. I'm trying to push my contracts out a little bit because I want to give it some breathing room. So I'm trying to look at all the contracts that I have right in front of me. But I have mine dated for the 17th. Guys. 17th. So just in case we get the setup, we still pushing. See what I was anticipating. That's why I ain't chased. See, here we go. Let me see if they're gonna get that push. Cause you got one to go up, for a little break towards that 9 EMA, which is sitting around 583.50. 583.50. That's what I was trying to see if it was going to get a little breakout above 582.50, but that push up towards that 9 EMA, which is going to be around 583.50, get rejected, come back down to 582.50, and then start to reverse. That's my game plan. Can we get that squeeze above 582.50 of the 583.50, get rejected, come back down? So I want to see. Because you got a little bit of room to get a little squeeze above that 582.50 level. Let me see. Are we going to get it? Can we get the push now? Here we go. 582.40. All right. Right with what I was anticipating. Okay. Now, 582.50. Now, I want to see if it's going to try to push up towards that 9 EMA, which is around 583.50. So I just want to see what this candle is going to do. Either we're going to get a push of the 583.50, possible rejection, or we could come right back underneath 582.50 and then start get rejected and come back down. One of these two is going to happen. I want to see what's about to happen. What is about to take place? What is this candle about to tell us in about 7 minutes? 7 minutes. So let's see, guys. Let's see. Just want to see what this bad boy gonna do. Because I do see a little bounce on this trend line that could be trying to push his way back up. I'm keeping this on watch. It actually could be pushing back up. Where's that? That'd be 583. Yep, back up to 583 and shit. We do get that push back up to 583. The 583.50. If we do get above that, if we do hold above 582.50. I'm starting to get a little weak because I want to test this bad boy. Alright, make sure I got everything set. Yep. Alright. Trying to see how this candle is going to close out. If we're going to close above 582.50 or we're going to stay underneath it. We got about 6 minutes. 6 minutes. So got about 6 minutes, guys, until this candle close out. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Right now we're at 582.60. Because I want to see if it's going to try to get that push up towards that 583.50 level. Let me set my alert too, just in case. I don't know why I didn't put it. My fault. My fault. Because it looked like it want to push up towards that 582.50 level. I mean 583.50 level. So keep this on watch, guys. Keep this on watch. Here we go. Here we go. Absolutely. Can we push up towards that 9 EMA? So between these two, I'm looking at between these two price points. 582.50, 583.50. Between these two levels on what this candle was about to do. Either we're going to stay underneath 582.50, utilize that for resistance and actually pull back down, or we're going to get a little push up to 583.50, then catch a little bit of resistance and then start to pull back down. One of the two is about to happen. Right now, I know we're still struggling around 582.50 for right now. Little bit of resistance. Little bit of resistance. Right now, we're underneath it. Right now, we're underneath it. Boy, it's the area tricky. We're actually starting to. Trying to see how this candle gonna close, guys. That's all I'm doing. Trying to see how this candle gonna close. If we're gonna do a red to green. I'm sorry, green to red. I want to see if we're gonna get that. Because right now we're gonna need 582.50. Right now we're gonna need it right now at this moment. We still got about 4 minutes till this candle closes out. I just want to see if we're going to stay underneath 582.50. I just want to see if we're going to stay underneath it. I want to see if we're going to stay underneath that bad boy. Because I want to give it a try. I want to give it a shot. I just want to see on how what's going to happen right here with this candle. All right, here we go, guys. Still pushing up towards that 582.50. Still pushing up to 582 around that level. Still getting some resistance. A little bit of resistance still. All right, here we go. Here we go. See what I mean? A headache it is when you're not knowing what's going to happen at those pivot points, when it act like a magnet, when it kind of flirts around that price point over and over and over and over again. It's kind of like that. That's what I mean by that headache. When you're not getting a full, like... But I told you it was going to find its way back to that price point. I told you it was like a magnet. I told you it was like a magnet. Spy my entry at 180. I had a target of 182, but I sold too early. King Kong, shout out to you, boss. I told you it was going to go back up towards that 582.50 level. I told you. It's like a magnet. No matter what side you're on, downside, upside, you leave from that price point, you're going to return to that price point. Leave from that price point, you're going to return to that price point. That's what I was telling you. Keep your eyes peeled on 582.50. 582.50 was going to play a major role. King Kong, I said the price point. You can't say I did call for 582.50 over and over again. I did let everybody know that level. That you leave from it, you're going to return back to what? 582.50. So right now, I'm just trying to see if everything going to go according to plan. Right now, where we at? We got, what, 3 minutes left on this count? No, almost 2 minutes left. Man, but shout out to you, though, boss. You still caught a play. All right, still getting rejected, guys. Underneath 582.50. I told y'all, when y'all in the middle of this choppiness, always pay attention to one price point. You got to eliminate all those other prices, all those other areas, because that's going to cause too much confusion. Look at one particular price point. It don't matter what chart. I'm about to say chart. No matter what stock it is, ETF it is. Always find that particular price point, no matter what it is. Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, no matter what it is. Always find a particular price point where that market has a reaction around it, where that stock has a reaction around it. Where you leave from it, you return to it. You leave from it, you return to it. And think about that price point and play off of it. Play off of that pivot point. What area did we call out on SPY? 582.50. Because what did we say? You leave from it, you return to it. You leave from it, you return to it. What price point? 582.50. We ain't looking at nothing else but that price point alone, 582.50. What we got left before this can close out? We got a minute, and we're still underneath. We're still underneath, so that's still showing bearishness. So that's still good. Still good, still good, still good. All right, that's all I was waiting on. I just want to see what's gonna stay underneath it. All right, there we go. Just watching, guys. Keep it on watch, keep it on watch, keep it on watch. I just want to play it smart. That's all I want to do is play it smart. You know, I just wanted to make sure everything was confirmed. So we make it one more. Let me see how this count gonna close out. I'm gonna say we make it one more little gap up around 82, 82.50, and then we're gonna come back down. Let me see. Got about 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Got a little doji going on. A little doji. Let's see. I want to see how this second candle about to form. I mean, this next one. Because right now it's showing weakness. Getting stuff right here. Right at that close. What is this close? 581.89. 581.89. 5 seconds, guys. 581.89. Need to come back underneath that price. 581.89. Boom. Get a little push back up. Let's see if we're going to fall back underneath that candle's close here, which is around 581.89 close. Yeah, 581.89. So let's see, can we see a green to red move where you'll fall right back underneath that candle's close, not utilize the push back up, but get rejected. We'll come right back underneath that candle's close, right back on down. So let's see, can we get that red to green move where this candle's close here can turn to that candle's resistance. So let's see real quick. Right now it's gonna try to utilize it, but you need to fall back underneath it. 581.89. Was that it? Yeah, 581.89. That was your close on that candle. Now, all I did, guys, is all I'm doing is looking at this. Watch, I'm gonna make a duplicate copy real quick. I know I got lines all over the place. I do apologize. So let me change the price to this. So 581, and you see what I'm talking about. 581.89. So we need to come back underneath this price point, particular price point, to see downside, especially. So boom, see where that candle's close at? Right here, 581.89. We need that candle to fall underneath that white line, which that means you're gonna fall underneath that candle's close. Right now, that candle's trying to utilize that candle's close still to push back up. Y'all notice that? Loliando, Coldplay, Hoops, King Kong. Y'all notice that? That close still plays some type of importance. See how that candle is feeding off of that candle's close and trying to push back up? And what price point was that? 581.89. That candle's close held that candle push up. Now, what we want to see, if we want to see a red to green, we want to have that candle fall back underneath that candle's close, where we'll go from green to red, back underneath that price point of 581.89, back down. So right now, that candle is feeding off of that candle's close, right? Because the candle's close here was 581.89. That candle is using that for support to try to push its way back on up. Now, if we do possibly, if we do get back above 582.50, how far can we push up? Towards that 9 EMA and that 583.50. So you do have room to push back up towards these key levels. So that's why I was watching this close. That's why I was watching it. See that? So all I did was watch those two areas. You got room to push up, pull up towards that 9 EMA, which is going to be around above 583. Yeah, 583 to 583.50. So right now, you're still pushing. And where did we bounce off on top of? That candle's close here. Utilize that for support. Bow, went right back up. So that's why I had a feeling. That's why I had to watch that candle's close very carefully. That's why I wasn't chasing just yet. So let's see. Now we got room to push up to that 9 EMA, and we should be hitting that 583.50 possibly if we get that push all the way back up. So let's see. Now I just want to watch. I'm just keeping this on watch. Man, because all these transitions, it's like, man, you're going from a downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. It's like, it's like crazy, crazy work. So here we go, guys, testing around that 9 EMA, getting rejected, 9 EMA, possibly pulling again, if we do lose that 9 EMA, we may pull right back down to 582.50. From 582.50, again, the main area we got to lose right underneath the 582.50 is that green candle's close here at 581.89. We got to get back underneath that candle's close to reverse that play. Because we got to turn that candle's close to resistance. Right now, that candle's close here is turning to support, which that candle is fueling off of to push. That's giving you the push. Boy, I know Friday can be a little tricky. Trust me, I know. Friday can be tricky. Tricky. Here we go, guys. Still pushing up. You remember I told you around that 583.50 level. 583.50 level. Right where that 9 EMA is at. Now, even though we pushing up, it's still, to me, it's still bearish. To me, it's still bearish overall. You're just pulling back up towards that 9 EMA because the 9 EMA is like a magnet. You got to think about it, guys. That's just like having that in reverse. That's just like if you get an overextension spike, what happens? You get overextended off of that 9 EMA on the upside, what happens? You'll come back down to what? The 9 EMA. That's just like the same thing, but in reverse. That's just like if I take this chart here and flip it, it's doing the same exact thing as if you were on the upside. So let's take this chart. Watch. Let me show y'all real quick. So let me take the link off. Let me reverse my chart, and you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. So right here, let me flip it upside down from a put standpoint. So we do this, right? Let's go back. There you go. That's just like if you spike and you get overextended off of that 9 EMA into some resistant areas, what happens? You'll come right back down to what? The 9 EMA. Vice versa. You fall from that 9 EMA, 9 times out of 10, you're going to pull back up towards the 9 EMA. All you have to do is think about that in reverse. That's it. Think about it in reverse. Again, the chart here is upside down. Again, prime example on the upside. You get extended off of that 9 EMA, run up towards some tough resistant areas without distance of the 9 EMA. What happens? You have to return back to what? 9 EMA that's going to pull back to it like a magnet. Vice versa. On the upside, downside. Now y'all get it? Now you get it. So here we go. Right back under what price? 582.50. Boom. About to fall back underneath the price of what? 589. 581.89. That candle's closed. Go from green to red. There you go. Boom. And that's how you get the party started. That's how you get the party started. How low did we go? Oh, did it miss my oh, you dirty MF. I think it missed my inch. No, I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't care. Did it take it? Alright, 1. I'm gonna go with 1. I'm gonna just start with 1 to test it. I'm gonna start with just 1 to test. I was trying to go lower than that. Let me see. I'm gonna keep it on watch. Yeah, it messed it. It didn't grab my other order for some apparent reason. I'm keep it on watch. I'm gonna keep it on watch. I'm gonna see what it's gonna do. It missed my order. I had it set for 30 cents, but for some reason it didn't grab it. I went up like 4 cents above it. Yeah, it messed up my dang order. I had it set low, but it didn't catch it. I think I had it set too low. That was my fault. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on watch. Like I said, I'm gonna play it safe. But right now you're falling back underneath that candle's close. We're pulling back underneath that candle's close. Remember your green candle, because we want to flip the candle, green or red. So I'm keeping this on watch. There we go, pulling back. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. All right, let's see. Pulling back. I'm gonna show you how to do a quick trade. I'm gonna do a quick scalp. I'm gonna just do it for the fun of it. I'm gonna just show you how simple it is to catch a trade. Like, it's not hard at all. What got left on this calendar? 8 minutes. Let's see where we go. I'm gonna keep it on watch. Quick little. I was just showing you a quick, cause I really don't like trading on Fridays. I hate trading on Fridays. But I'm gonna just show y'all a quick scalp. I'm gonna do it in and out. To show y'all quick how you do it. How you can easily see. But you see how I did that? I was just showing y'all for example. I just showing them a quick little example. But y'all see how I waited? All I did was wait on certain setups. Got in on my trade. I waited for certain price points to get back underneath. Boom, went for it. I just wanted to demonstrate that on how I easily get in and out of a trade. I just want to go for a quick scalp, but because I really don't like trading on Fridays. But I'm gonna do it again. But y'all notice what I did. All I did was wait for it to go up. You remember I called out certain prices. I told y'all I was gonna possibly pull back up to 582.50, toward that around that 583.50, around that 9 EMA, when you're gonna start to pull back down. Caught an entry, got out, boom, there it is. But I'm gonna jump back into it again. But I just want to show y'all like how it's not hard at all. It's not hard at all to read this stuff. Like I just quickly showed y'all a quick example. In and out trade, boom, done. But now y'all see how I do it. Should have stayed in it, but I just wanted to break that down to y'all. But y'all see how easy I did that though? How easy I made that seem? Easy trade, in and out, boom. I was comfortable with my trades. Boom, done. Quick in, quick out, done. All I did was wait it out. Because you remember I told y'all, I was watching 3 particular price points. 581, 89, which was that candle's close. 582.50, which was my pivot. And 583.50, which was around my 9 EMA. So I watched that price point, that price point, that price point, entry, done, boom. That's it. But you see how it's not hard at all to figure these price points out? But I'm going to actually kill it. I mean, I'm going to actually go in, though. But I just wanted to demonstrate on how it's not hard at all to make a trade. It's not hard at all to make a trade. Like how some people make it complicated. It's not hard.
It's similar.
Yeah, it's not hard at all.
We go boss.
Yeah, all I did was look at 3 price points. That candle's closed. That pivot point. That area around the 9 MA. Because you remember, I told you guys what to expect. I told you this. I said we was going to get a push. Even though, this candle was really, I was talking about that candle, but that candle did what I wanted to do on this candle. But you remember I said I was going to wait for a little push on up above 582.50. I said we could get a little squeeze towards that 9 MA, right? I said if we get a squeeze above the 9 MA, towards the 9 MA, that means we're going to break above 582.50. From 582.50, you're going to run up to 583. From 583, you're going to possibly run up towards 583.50, right? What did you do? From that price point of 582.50, where did you squeeze up to? Towards the price of what? 583.50. Got rejected at 583.50 because of your 9 MA, which you came right back on down underneath the price of 582.50, pivot point, and underneath that area, 581.89, which is that candle's close. Now, instead of utilizing for resistance support.
Just checking in.
Man, what's up, Marty? What's up, boss? And look, where did you get stuff at? And around what price? King Kong, Engineer, Jenna, Loliando, Hoop. What price point did everybody get stuffed at? Well, that red candle, the red candle starting to kick in at. What price point? 581.89, right? What price point was that? That candle's closed. Because remember, at one point, we were utilizing that price point for support when you ran up towards 582.50, up towards that 583.50. I told you guys, that's why I put a white line at that candle's close to see if we're going to fall back underneath that price point, because we want to turn that particular area from support now into resistance. Again, we wanted to see a what? Green to red. Now y'all get it? Now y'all see how I break these things down? It's not complicated at all. It's very, very simple to trade. Very simple to trade. Now y'all see how I did it. All I did was do a quick little scalp. I was just playing around with it. Cause like I said, I don't really like trading on Fridays. I ain't trading Fridays. But I did a quick little trade to show y'all on how easy I made it seem. How I got in comfortable. I got in, got out comfortable. No hesitations. Done. That's all I did. But y'all see how easy I did that? Even though I missed my damn entry, I had it lower than that. My entry way lower, where I would have been up like, probably like what, quick little $14. I mean, who cares? But I mean, it is what it is. But right now, the main thing, you're underneath 582.50. That's your pivot point. You're underneath that price point still, right? Next level, 581.89, which is this candle's close. Because that candle's close is no longer support, now resistance, turning that candle going from green to red. Now, as we pull back, we want to come down to this level. We want to take that level out because you can see that green candle utilized that red candle to go from resistance to support, bouncing it way back on up. So we want to take out that level, because if we can take out that floor, we'll be turning these levels from support now into resistance, flipping that back down towards what prices? 587, 577.50 on what we talked about. Well, you'll start to feel this back on down. So now that we're underneath that price point, what's up, Clutch? So now that we're underneath that candle's close, right here, turning that from support to resistance. Now we need to fill it down on the downside, trying to take this level out. Because you can see that candle used that candle's close for support and push right back on up, right? That means we need to take this out. So that means wherever this area was, what was the open? 579.55. We'll say 579.55. We'll do that. So let's make a duplicate copy. Because we need to fill it back down. So we need to take that out. Was 77.55, right? Make sure I get that price point right. 77.55. 77.55. Oops. Is that 5 cents? Oh, I put the wrong one, didn't I? 79. I'm sorry. 79.55. I apologize. 79. Boom. There you go. So now, y'all see the setup now? So now that candle's close is now that candle's resistance, because you got that upper shadow, but the body of the candle is getting stuffed right at the same area at that candle's close. Now, stay underneath that price point. You got room to possibly fall back down now to this area, which is going to be around 579.55. So you're going to have to take out that level, because again, that's going to hold up as some type of support, because after that candle closed out on the red candle, you went from red to green when we went right back up, because that candle here utilize that candle's close for support when you bounced and went up. Now we got to take that out, so we can definitely see the price points of 578 and 577.50 on those areas that we called out. So as we do gap down, we want to stay underneath that. We want to stay underneath this price point. That's going to be the area. From that price point, okay, let's go back down. Let's go back down to the 580s, because we want to kick those buyers and the market out of the 580 range back into the 570 range. So we already know 9 times out of 10 on a natural basis, 580 is going to hold some type of, you're going to see some type of fight around that 580 level, because buyers want to try to hold 580 to stay in the 580 range. If you can take 580 out, then you're moving on down to 589.50. 589.50. So that means you'll be cracking 580 down to, 579. 579.50. So you'll be taking out 580 down to 579.50 level, from 579.50 down to 579, putting you right back in that range of what? 578, 577. Where you are still continuing what? A downtrend. Woo! Now y'all get it. Now y'all get everything out and broke down. Y'all get it? Like it? Good? Cool. Keep it going. Woo! All right. Now y'all get it. Now y'all got the breakdown. Now y'all got it. Now y'all got this. Now y'all got to see the arc. Y'all got to see the arc back down. Now y'all get it. Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome. All right.
Marty's a Lisney access. We get it, Jake. You the man.
Man, y'all the men. Y'all the ladies. Sound corny. But y'all the goats, man. Y'all the goats. All I did was just break it down to a science. Notice the downtrend is still taking place. Here's the top, lower high, boom, lower high, boom. There you go. On down, on down, on down, on down. You go back down to the price points of what? 580 down to 579.50. There you go. You break down. There you go. You welcome. That easy, we called it. That easy, we made it. We made that trade that simple. Look at that. Ran on up, got rejected, arc right back on down. Who's lady? Engineer, Jenna, Charter Queen, Aussie. What else we had in here? I think that was our main 4 ladies, right? That was our main 4 ladies, right? I think, yeah. I think that was all the ones in Tradecaster that comes through here. So shout out to my queens and my mods. Man, thank you so much, Clay. Thank you so much, boss. But yeah, I mean, like I said, all it is, because see what messes a lot of people up, Clay, is people start to overthink. They start to think about this price, that price, this price, that price. What about to go here? What about? All you got to do is take a closer look. Get out of the 15-minute time frame for a little bit. Look into a bigger time frame. 180, 5-year, 6-month to get an overall idea on where strong resistance is, where strong support is, and kind of play around that. Understand where these levels, where it affects the market on the good side and on the bad side. AK, how's everything on y'all end? We got a little bit of it's not snowing out here, but the temperature definitely dropped. I think down to the what? I think we was in the 30s now. What's the temperature right now? I'm trying to get 39. Right now out here we at 39 degrees. 39 degrees, which is Netflix and gumbo and chill weather. So who about to go get some gumbo? Me. Who about to fire that up with some Netflix? Me. Y'all know what time it is. Either that or y'all better go get some chili. Something. That's that man. I'm in Louisiana, boss. Clutch, I'm in Louisiana. So right now the temperature went down to 39 degrees. That's where we at right now, 39. Man, but hope all of you guys stay safe. Here we go, guys. Look, tell me if I'm lying. Remember what we just talked about? All right, look, I'm gonna put my alert. Tell me if I'm lying. 579. We're gonna round it up. We're gonna put 579.50. We're gonna say 579.50. 579.50. So we're gonna put. All right. On the low side, alert, and gonna set a little alert right around here. 579.50. Tell me, hey Clay, Clutch. Tell me if everything I talked about not gonna hit these price points that we just talked about. From that 583.50, 582.50, 581.89 down to 579.50. Let's see. Let's see if everything I talked about is gonna come into play. Let's see. We're getting that little arc already. Got rejected at those price points where I had my lines at. 583.50, 582.50, 581.89. Underneath those price points is for the move on down towards these areas here, which is around 579.55 to 579.50. You want to round it, and so forth. So, keeping it on wise bells right here, arcing on down. Still got that downtrend setup going on down. You can see that clearly. From pre-market highs, intraday's here, lower high, to this area here, lower high. We're continuing on down on a possible downtrend. Indicators are still moving on down. Your 50 is weak, 20 EMA is weak, and your 9 EMA is weak. Working its way on down in somewhat of a descending wedge-like pattern. You see that 9 EMA slowly trying to creep its way down in somewhat of a wedge-like pattern. You can see right here, we created a wedge at 583.50. Right here, creating a wedge at 582.50. And now that 9 EMA is going to move down even lower. 581.89, and we know that it's trying to make its way down to 580, and that 9 EMA is slowly creating that little wedge here, which is going to keep SPY in a box. It's going to keep it right here in this little box underneath it, reject it, come back down. Now, the only way we can see a transition is if SPY can break above the 9 EMA, getting you from underneath it now on top of it, utilizing it for support. Right now, every time you run up to the 9 EMA, reject it. Run up to the 9 EMA, rejected. So if you notice, as long as you stay on this side of the 9 EMA, we know what that equals. Bearishness. Bears, baby. Bear it on up. That's all you can do. So while we're doing that, watching that, let me give another shout out to my crew, man. I gotta give y'all some love. And I was designing so many things, man. I was having so much fun this week. I also created this. Tell me if y'all like this. I got this too. Y'all like it? So y'all, click that subscribe button. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so we can be a part, start getting monetized for these videos, guys. So, I got my little setup. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit the likes, hit the subscribe button on my YouTube so we can get up towards that 1,000 subscribers level so we can start getting monetized for these videos. Please do your boy a favor. Please. Free 99, free of charge. Smash that button. Let's get the subscriber count up to 1,000. Start getting monetized for these videos. And start rocking and rolling, man. Thank y'all so much for everything. AK, shut up. I got it right here. Don't worry about it. Let's show off. All right. Since you want to show off. All right. You ain't got this, though. Shout out to Traedz, Dirt, Nephew, Tuskagoogly, Hustle Flow, Gennaro, Zorfin, Flamin, Noah Viking, and Nadia. Thank y'all so much for the gifted subs, resubs, subs, super chat, super thanks. Thank y'all so much. And last but not least, one more. Wait, one more. Hold up. Last but not least, my mind. Shout out to y'all on all platforms, YouTube, Tradecasting, Twitch. Shout out to all my mods on all platforms. You guys are doing an amazing job. Thank y'all so much for everything that y'all do for me, the team, and we'll keep rocking and rolling. Thank you. Alright, I'm done. And AK, I got you too, boss. I'm gonna make you one, man. You know you my guy. I love you to death. I'm gonna make AK one. I'm gonna have cause that's violence. That's violent. I don't wanna do that. I was about to say I'm gonna use that cat with that cat shoot that machine. Nah, that's violence. Nope, can't promote violence on YouTube, man. I ain't trying to get dinged. I'm trying to get to the monetization. I ain't trying to get demonetized before I get monetized. No. So yeah, guys, if you are enjoying the content, man, please do your boy a favor. Please smash that like button, subscribe, share, comment, follow. If you want to give subs, that's cool. But we're trying to get that count up on YouTube, guys. Trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so we can start getting monetized, baby. We're trying to get that monetization. Just need you guys' help. Smash that subscribe button. Help your boy out, man. Help me. Help me, help you. But thank you guys for everything that y'all do for me. Thank you so much, though. Appreciate you. Now I gotta have fun, man. I gotta have fun, man. It's a Friday, for crying out loud. We only had, what, a 4-day trading week? Didn't really do too much. I mean, come on, man. And my condolences again to Jimmy Carter and his family, man. Rest in peace to Jimmy Carter. But yeah, man, we only had a 4-day trading week. Once again, I'm like, can I get a 5 for nothing? It's like, what, the third week in a row? We had a 4-day trading week? It was, what, New Year's? No, Christmas, New Year's, and then now this. So what, it's like, what, 3 weeks in a row we had a 4-day trading week? Something like that? You sound like me at b-ball practice. Help me, help you. Oh, and I know you, boy. I know you be losing hair over there. Especially them kids that don't listen. I know you, Hoops, I feel for you, boss. Shout out to my guy, Traedz. Man, thank you so much, boss, for giving me a platform to help other traders, man. Deckmore, you are the GOAT. You are the legend, man. Thank you so much for everything that you do for me and the team. Appreciate you, boss. AK-47, love you to death, brother. Active Trade, Zach, all of you guys, man, who always pitching in to help us out. Thank you so much, man. So, my mods, y'all already know what time it is, man. Love y'all to death. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what we do. All right, guys, got about... Nah, I'm going to just wait because it's still early. So, I still got an hour until, you know, we be heading on out before I be chunking up the deuce to everybody, man. So, got about an hour. So, if y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, guys, do feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help you guys with whatever you need help with. If you do stay on my chat, even while I'm going, man, do feel free to reach out to the mods. These incredible ladies and gentlemen are doing such an amazing job. So, thank you, mods, for everything that y'all do as well. Let me go ahead and get these links set up. Is AK? I don't think AK on. Here we go, guys. Put it back. 579.50. Let's see, can we get that 579.50 push? Like I told you, that we possibly could do. Crack 579.50 down to 578 to possibly 577.50. We go. So let's see what we get. Just a slow process. Come on, thing. You're moving slow as a turtle, I swear. Back down to these lows right here, guys. Let's see, can we take this out? If we can take out this 579.55 or 579.50 level, got room to fall back to 579 itself, down to the 578.50s and so forth. So keep that on watch. We just want to see, can those bears take out 579.50 on down. Downtrend is still commencing. N9 MA is still going down with it. So right now, I still see weakness forming. Here you go. There you go. Still pulling on back. Ooh, man, this heat is hot. I ain't gonna lie, I'm sweating over here. I forgot I had that heater still on, man. I'm burning up over here. I just feel like one of those big ladies in church, man. They be having those fans. Boy, I feel. Whew. Thinking she passed out because of the Holy Spirit. No, she passed out because of heat. She got hot. That's what happened. Like, man, put that AC on in this church. Shoot. Let me see. All right, let me get AK-47's link, and let me get Active Trader's link. Let me get all these guys' links set up so I can have y'all ready for lunch. Active's not on today? Did he say something today? Nah, I don't see Active on. Let me go. Okay, AK-47's on. Let me get him set up. And Deck then. I'll get these two guys set up. All right, let me go ahead and mute it because I wanted to. All right, cool. Let me mute. And Deck. Let me get Deck's lobby. So I have these guys ready as I head on out today. Alright, so I got them set up. AK-47. I got you, boss. I'm about to get you set up. Get your links and everything ready. So I got AK-47 and Deck so far. Active is not in today, guys. Active's not in. I just checked it. Lobby is closed. Lobby is off for right now. Anything about? Did Active say anything on why he was gonna be out? Because normally he on Fridays. He didn't reach out to me and say anything. Yeah, normally he hit me up to let me know something, but I haven't heard anything. All right, let me see. I mean, hope everything is all, hope everything is well with them. All right, here we go for the lobbies for AK-47, and I got my guy Deckmore here as well. Got these guys set up. All right. So guys, yep. So let me get everything set up before I head on out. We still got an hour to go, but I'm trying to get everything set up now. Let me get this done and ready. All right, put up Dex lobby in here so y'all guys can enjoy it if y'all do want to stay on for the rest of the day. All right, and post the other link for AK-47. Shout out to the GOATs themselves.
JTraedz says AK-47 lunch lobby link.
Oh, shut up. Why they actually all that? Did it post? Oh yeah, they posted. All right, cool. All right, guys, let me see. Right now, we're still looking at this price point, guys. Still got room to come back down towards that 580 level, down towards that 579.50. We cracked that 579.50 level, down to 575, down to 579, to 578, to possibly 577. If we crack and you stay below 580. So we crack and stay below 580, down to 579.50 you go. If we crack 579.50, down to 579, 578, 577. So keep that on watch. Still got some downside to go. Just letting you guys know. Still got downside to go. If we stay underneath 580, because you'll be falling from out of the 580 brackets, now falling back down into the 570 brackets. So keep that on watch. So we do have some downside to still go, because if we crack, you do have room to fall back down to that 577 level. Just letting you guys know. That's where we had some, we had like a little bounce that where Biden stepped in a while back. And we had that major pullback and that bounce around that 577.50 level. So we do crack that. You do have room to come back down towards these levels here, guys. Just letting you guys know. Towards these price points here. There we go. Now you can see it. So keep that on watch. So we do crack that level. You got room to fall down to 579, 578, down to 577.50. If we crack below this price point here. So keep that on watch. Keep it on watch. But now y'all see how to trade, though. You see how I took the trade, how I called it out? Well, I was waiting on those price points. I got in, got out, took a quick scalp. But that's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. Now, could this area be utilized as a pivot point at this time, which is going to be around at 579.50? We'll see. Possibly. Where you can pull back to that key level. It can act as a magnet. So could that level be a pivot point now that we close towards this area? So right now, we only bounced off of it one time. So let's see. So far, this held some type of importance to where those buyers stepped in and went from red to green and pushed it back on up. So around that 579.50 is going to hold some type of value to those buyers in some type of way on the reason on why they're trying to hold this floor level. So keep that in mind. That around at 579.50 at this time, between 579.50 and 580, that's going to be somewhat of a demand zone for these buyers. Now, if we definitely want to see some more downside, you definitely got to take out 580 to 579.50. You definitely got to take out those levels, because we already came down as low as 579.50, but also keep in mind that 579.80 is only 50 cents above that level, which is a new price bracket that can hold up as a possible support level. So that kind of give you like two floors in a sense, because you bounced off of the 579.50 and naturally you got 580. So, and we can take out these two floors, we can turn that into two ceilings, where now it can go work against us instead of working with us, where you can lose 580 down to 579.50. So you lose those two key levels. Instead of being floors, those levels will now turn into ceilings, where we can now see more downside towards 579, 578.50, 578, down to 577.50. So keep that on watch. Keep that on watch. Because now the main thing that you want to do now, especially if you are a put, is kick those buyers out of the 580 bracket, because you're trying to get out of the 580s back down now into the 570s. So in order to do that, you gotta get rid of the 580s, because now that's gonna put you back in the 570 brackets. That's gonna create some more fear into those buyers, because they're losing ground. So 580, lose that. 579.50, lose that. On down to 579, 578, 577, possibly you go. So get rid of this floor. You're good to go. All right, guys. I'm gonna soon be heading on out. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, comments, or concern, man, guys, do feel free to reach out to me with help with anything you need help with. Oh, as far as my the Traedz Talk, guys, like I said, what I'm gonna start doing now is pre-recording it. So instead of going live, because sometimes I might not get a lot of viewers, everybody might be busy. So I pretty much be talking to myself half the time on my Traedz Talk, because I'll be having a lot of viewers on Sundays, which is understandable because everybody enjoying their days with family. So what I'm gonna start doing now is doing a pre-record. So just pretty much recording it, putting my little effects to it, how I normally do, and then pushing it out. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. So I might do that probably starting tomorrow. So Saturday I'm working on the video, and I'm gonna try to push it out for Sunday. If I can push it out for Saturday night, I'll do that. But for sure, I'm going to try to push it out for Sunday to go over the talking points to see on what next week has to offer. Matter of fact, speaking of that, do we have anything major next week? Let me double check that real quick too, guys. Let me see. Anything major on the calendar. Here we go, guys. 580 down to 579.50. There you go. Puts. Here you go. Crack 579.50. There you go. Let's see. Next week. Right here, next week. We got PPI data. CPI data. Initial jobless claims as usual. That's the main thing that I see so far. CPI data, PPI data. And you have the monthly U.S. federal budget. But, yeah, the main things that I see for next week, guys, is going to be the CPI and PPI data for next week. So that'd be the main ones. That'll be, what, Tuesday and Wednesday? Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah. All right, guys, remember, for my puts, this is what we got to take out. 580, 579.50 on down. Because that means you're taking that floor away from those buyers. Calls, stay on top of that floor. 579.50 to 580. When you get that push back on up, or hold within that channel of 580 to 582.50, where we already know where these tops are located right here. So that'll keep you in this channel for my calls if you want to move back up towards the upside, where you can try to catch that rotation, kind of like we did here when we caught these bottoms and rotated back up towards the price points of 582.50, close up towards the 583.50. That's what for calls. And for calls, that's the main areas you have to hold.
579.56 calls if it holds. Agreed, check.
Man, exactly, Dean. Shout out. Thank you so much too, boss. Oh man, Dean. Oh, Dean. I forgot. And again, welcome to the Mod Squad. Did you see the little thing I put out when I gave mine some love? I made y'all little personal little plate. You saw it? I'm doing a little thing for the mods now, boss. You saw it? If you didn't, I'll do it again. Did you see it? I'll do it again if you didn't see it. I got you.
Dean Constant says, I did not, sir. We'll look for it.
Right, guy. Right now, no matter 5. I got you, boss. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll, baby. Shout out to my mind. Yo. On all platforms, guys. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. To all my mods who are doing an excellent job. Mods, thank y'all so much for everything. I told you I had you, Dean. Got you, boss. Appreciate you too for everything you do. Appreciate you, boss. Thank you. Put it down now. So I made a little mud thing for y'all, man. I had to show some love. Boss. I got you. Now we rock and roll, man. I was trying to find a way to put all the bars' names in it, but I'm gonna see what I can do.
Constant says, keeping the energy up.
Man, got you, boss. If I can find a way to put all y'all names in it, I'm gonna figure it out without over cluttering it. If I can do it, I'll put y'all like all y'all names in it for all the mods on all platforms. If I can do it without overcrowding it, I'll do it. So guys, keep that on watch. Right now, you're still holding above that 579.50 to 580 level. Remember, these two levels are very important to the buyers. So these areas are a strong demand zone at this moment until we take it out. So you gotta keep your eyes peeled at 580, 579.50 around those two key levels. If we want to see downside, we have to take out 580, 579.50. Right now, you're gonna be in somewhat of a channel as of now until we either break back out or crack. Either we get a rotation back up towards the upside, or we crack and come back down.
Going up to 9 EMA.
Well, think about it is we already got rejected at the 9 EMA already. So, I mean, where it did move down. It did move down back. Oh yeah, back up towards these that old close here. Yeah, you're right. Around that old close of that candle, which is around 581.89 here. If we do get that pushback on up, yeah. See where your 9 EMA is lining up right with that white line. Right where that candle's closed, 581.89, when you could push right back up to here. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Matthew. You're right, boss. I agree with you 110%. You're absolutely right. If we can get that push back up. But at the same time, we still got that 9MA moving down, kind of like this. To me, this is what the 9MA is doing. This is what it looked like it's doing to me. Oh, let me make this a little bit clean and clear too, guys. I apologize. I'm gonna darken this line out. Cause I'm gonna try to make the channel as clean as possible. Cause I do apologize about all the lines, but you know what happens when we got these choppy days. So let me go ahead and fix that real quick. I apologize. Alright, so we know for sure that the tops as of now will still be around underneath the 582.50 until we get a breakout. So that's gonna be resistance as of now. So we're gonna have that as our top. Right? We're gonna have this little bottom as of now. That's gonna be our little bottom. That's gonna be around. I'm rounding out to 50. I'm gonna just do 50, put it green, because that's gonna be our bottoms in our little channel that we in at this moment. Right, there we go. So right now we're in this little channel, tops, bottoms. So now y'all see it. So right now you're in this little channel between 579.50 up to 582.50. I'm sorry, because we have not gotten that proper breakout, nor have we got that proper crack down. So we haven't properly cracked underneath 579.50, nor haven't we properly and held above 582.50. So these gonna be your main two areas. So right now we're still in this little channel going back and forth. Now if you want to play off of these price points, feel free to do so from that 589.50 to 580 level for the possible move on up. As long as you hold those floors, you got room to push your way right back up towards the upside of 581.89 to possible 582.50 again. So we can't just be rotating back and forth until the market makes a true decision whether it wants to go back up higher or go back down even lower. So in order for us to see that, we know what price point needs to be met on both ends. If we want to see an upside and we want it to benefit the cause, then we know we need to break above the price of 582.50. If we want it to benefit the bears, then we know we need to crack underneath the price of 579.50 on down. So right now we're in a channel. Right now we're just in a channel going back and forth, rotating back and forth until it either breaks out or cracks back down. So if you want to trade, play within that range. Play within this range. We know where the tops is at. We know where the bottoms is located. So if you want to play it off of that, you are truly freely up to do so. You know, so as long as you hold between those price points of 580, 579.50, you're good to go. Floor is holding. Puts. If you want to play on the put side, as long as that 582.50 level is holding, you're good to go. You run on up, get rejected, go right back on down. Calls, you hold these key levels, go right back on up. So as long as you hold those key levels, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, guys. That's all that matters. So got about, let me see. Trying to figure out if I want to skedaddle out of here at 11:30 or wait till, you know what, I'm gonna wait till 12. Bump that. I'm gonna wait till 12. I'm gonna wait till 12 o'clock. Wait till 12. Cause right now you're still downtrending. You still got your 9MA moving down. Still in somewhat of a descending wedge. If you look at that indicator, you're still somewhat of in a descending wedge. So in other words, if you look at this 9MA and do this, let me try to match it as best as possible. Try to match it. You're kind of doing like this with that indicator setting up, kind of like this. Man, Advantage Stream, what's up, boss?
Advantage Steam subscribed to YouTube.
Thank you so much, boss. Appreciate you, man. I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. Appreciate you, boss. So right here, you can clearly see that 9MA. So you see how the 9MA itself is kind of making somewhat of a descending like pattern, almost like a descending. Instead of an ascending triangle, you're making somewhat of a descending triangle. So if you notice how that 9MA itself is kind of making that type of pattern, because you notice every time you run up, you get rejected. You run up, you get rejected. So it's like you're on the bearish side of that 9MA. Because if you notice, we have not crossed above it yet. We're still underneath it. So you got to utilize that 9MA as well. Underneath it is bearish. Above it is bullish. Because if we get back above it, then we can utilize that for support to move back up towards the upside. But notice this possible setup that has gone over a lot of people's heads at the time on what that indicator alone itself is doing. Is making somewhat of a descending wedge, trying to push it back down towards that 480. Keep that in mind. You crack 480, you crack that 579.50 level, on down to 579, to the 578, to 577 levels you go. So here we go, guys, pulling right back down to this floor. Again, puts, if we want to see more downsides, we have to stay underneath 580 and underneath that price of 579.50. If we can crack that, take those away from those buyers, then we'll definitely will see more downside and continue on down towards the 578s, 577s, and so forth. But as long as those buyers can hold that level, that's going to be still considered a floor because you can't crack it. So if y'all notice the bodies of the candles, none of the bodies of the candles have yet closed underneath the price of 579.50. Every time you try to go below it, buy you step in. Try to go below it, buy you step in, protecting that area 579.50. Now what we want to see as far as this candle, we want to see that crack. We want to see that candle close below that price point because that's going to strike fear in those buyers. Because that means they're losing the floor of 580, which we're already losing now, and now the next floor 579.50. So if we can get that candle to close underneath 579.50, that's letting us know more downside is coming, guys. That H pattern is going to continue. You can see a two-legged pullback setup. Again, we need to take that floor away from those buyers on down. So take that away, you're good to go. Now, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a slow little process because you gotta remember, guys, we are getting closer and closer and closer towards lunch hour. Not just that, you also have to keep in mind that today is Friday. You got some of the traders that are probably already took profits from 9:30 this morning all the way till 11 o'clock, where they're getting the front side of the move, the hottest part of the market. They're ready to make their money. Now the market is starting to die off a little bit, where a lot of traders are leaving, going to enjoy their weekend. What we got? SPY? Boom. Let's see. We're cracking at 579.50, guys. Here we go. Puts. Stay underneath 579.50. 579.50. We have to close underneath that price point. Damn, what time is this candle close out? Shit, we still got some time. Still got about, 15 minutes? Still got 15 minutes. This is a new candle. So this is a new 15-minute time candle here. So let's see what's going to happen within this 15-minute time frame. Will that candle alone stay underneath 579, start to pull down to 579 itself? I'm sorry, 579.50 down to 579, 578 down to 577. So let's see what this candle is about to do. Can we pull underneath and go down to these lower price points, or will those buyers still continue to hold that area and push, try to push it back on up? Right now, you got red. I haven't seen a bounce. I mean, we only had, one successful bounce, and that was earlier this morning. We bounced off of that 579.50, ran on up towards that 582.50 up to 583.50, and then start to reverse back down. So that's about the most successful bounce I've seen today. Other than that, I mean, you just been fading so far. That's about the only successful bounce I've seen today, as far as intraday standpoint. Was that the only two green candles I've seen throughout the whole day? So, I mean, you can clearly see that today so far, sellers have it. Red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle with a few little greens here and there. So here we go with this bounce. Off of there. Remember, I told you guys, 579.50. Watch that area. If we want to see more downside, you have to take out 579.50. Stay underneath the price points of 580. Because you want to stay out of that 580 bracket. Stay in the brackets of 570. So here we go. Let's see. Stay underneath 580. That's one. We need to crack 579.50. Crack this floor here. We got to take this floor away from those bulls. Take that away. On down 579 you go. 578, 577, and so forth. Because that'll get you out of this channel for sure. That'll crack you out of this channel. So, in other words, it looked like 579.50 could be that pivot point as of now. Because if you notice, you leave from it, you return to it. So as of now, that 579 is a pivot point. You clearly see that where the pivot point is. Right here, 579.50. So, me personally, I want to see if we get one more bounce, then a rejection back down to it. Or we could start to crack it immediately, almost like we did earlier this morning. At that 582.50 level, that messed me up completely. Can't believe that messed up my whole trade plan. Oh, I got so pissed off. Oh, that messed me up. I'm still looking at that point that messed me up this morning. Right here. Oh, that made me so mad. No, I lied. It wasn't there. Where was it? No, right here. It was right here. Right here. You remember this morning at 10 o'clock, it gapped down immediately. I was waiting for a bounce on up and then a pull back down to it. Messed me up completely. Oh, I wasn't so pissed off. Oh, yeah, that definitely messed me up this morning. So, like I said, puts, if you're already in and you got in around the price of 582.50, 589, I'm sorry, 581.89, you good to go. If these were your entries right here, guys, around these two price points. If you're in on a put, as long, like I said, you have good cushion as of now. from that 582.50, 581.89 down to that 579.50 level. From these entries here on down to here. Now it's up to you. If you in, all right, let me ask you guys, how many are on a put right now? How many are in a put right now on SPY? How many got in around the 582.50? How many got in around the 581.89? How many got in around these price points? How many got in? How many are in on a put right now as of now? Or how many are on a call? How many are on a call? How many are on a put? If you're in on the put and you got those entries of 582.50, 581.89, then you got a great entry for that movement on down all the way back down to 579.50. Now, it's up to you. You can exit right here if you want to because you got a good profit. Or if you want to see, can we crack that 579.50 on down even lower to 578, 577, you can do so as well. As long, again, because your areas are protected at this moment. 582.50 and 581.89. If you got these two price points, you're good to go. I still see some weakness in the rank in the you know, in the setup. I still see some weakness coming. Just being honest, I still see some weakness. My apologies. I had to spit. All right. So let's see. Concrete Trader, what you got, boss? I see you coming through. Matthew, what y'all got? How many are on puts? How many are on calls? If you got in on puts, boss, what was your entry, boss? Did you get in around the 582.50 level and also around that 581.89 level? What was your entry, boss? And again, if you got in around these levels here, like around the VWAP, I mean, you got a good entry. You got a good entry. Now the thing is, we want to see, can we crack that 579.50 to see even lower price points. So you played the rotation very well, from bottoms to tops, from tops right back down to bottoms. So I mean, you played the rotation very, very, very well, Concrete Trader. Again, if you did catch these highs around that VWAP, these levels here, you good to go. Now the next thing we want to see now, can these bears take out 579.50 for the possible push down to 578, down to 577.50 itself. So just keep your eyes peeled. If we start to get that crack of 579.50, we could see some more downside coming, where you're still gonna collect more profit. You're definitely gonna collect still more profit on the downside. So keep that on watch. I'm gonna keep it on watch with you too, boss. So we can stay underneath that price. Again, we can crack this 579.50. You're going down to 579. From 579 level, 579, 578. Okay, Matthew, okay, boss. Yeah, so just watch this key area, because this is going to be like a pivot point. Where you leave from it, you return to it. So if you notice here, you leave from it, you return to it. So you notice it acts like a magnet. So that's going to be a pivot point, for sure. That's going to be a pivot point. So that's going to be a kind of somewhat of a decider. So if you hold that 579.50, you'll have room to run back on up. You crack the 579.50, you got room to come right back on down. So that's going to kind of be like almost like your little mid area. A mid area, almost like a little pivot point. So above it, you go up. Below it, you go down. In other words. So just trade. One trade for today. So Tesla. Now for Tesla. Now the price point I called out, or what I alerted on Tesla, was this morning. I said as long as you stayed underneath the 395. Oh, there you go, guys. SPY. Shout out to my puts. Shout out to my puts. There you go. Told you. But as far as my Tesla traders, I told you guys the main price point we needed to stay underneath was 395. I told y'all, if you stay underneath 395, you have room to fall right back down towards that 390. From 390, you got room to fall back down towards 385. Tell me you killed it, boss. Concrete, tell me you killed it, boss. Put that music to my ears. Tell me you caught it. Tell me you caught around that 395 on down to 390. Please tell me you caught those moves, man. Tell me you caught that sweet move. Let your boy know what time it is, man. Let me know. SPY, here y'all go. Puts. Congratulations. Here y'all go. Underneath that price point, 579.50. 579.50. Shout out to my puts. Shout out to my puts. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Let's go. Let's go. 579.50. Underneath that price point. Keep that in mind. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me put up another alert just to, have fun with it. Let me put up another alert to have fun with it. Just to have some fun. Have a little bit of fun. We're gonna put 578.50. We're gonna put a little fun in it. Let's do that. Let's do that real quick. All right, let me set that one out. All right. Booyah. So I'm gonna put up 3 alerts just to have fun. Let's see, can we hit them? Let's see, can we hit those alerts? Gotta stay underneath that 579.50. Gotta stay underneath it. We got a little before this candle close. About 7 minutes. So we can stay underneath that. That candle can stay underneath that key level. Once that next candle come in, that next candle is gonna be welcome right into resistance at 579.50 because you're no longer holding that floor. Now that floor is gonna turn into a ceiling. So if we can keep that candle underneath, close underneath, and as that new candle comes in, you're gonna run right into resistance, get rejected, and come right back on down. So it all depends on how that candle is about to close out. So for puts, again, if we want to see more downside, stay underneath the price of 579.50. For calls, if you want to see possible upside, you got to stay above the price of 579.50. Lord Day said 578 to 5. Oh, shout out to you, boss. $2 move, man. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. But right here, if you notice on my chart, you notice we made like a big, kind of like an ugly H pattern when you got that pullback. You ran on up, got that high around 395, got rejected, pulled right back underneath 590. It could have played almost like an H pattern right here. Got almost like that little arc kind of like push where you got almost like a downtrend setup. So if you look at it from this standpoint, boss, Concrete, you could have also saw the downtrend setup too, like right here when you caught those lower highs. I know it's a little steep, but kind of like in that formation. Let me darken this one up real quick. I'm not going to utilize that one. I'm not going to utilize this chart. Line at this moment. Let me darken that one out real quick. Right, there you go. When you kind of see where you got that downtrend like setup that happened. When you ran on up, got rejected, then you try to bounce right back, try to hold 395, got rejected, came back on down, broke through that 390, for that possible move back down towards that 385 level. So you're still on somewhat of a downtrend like setup right out of that channel. Because that was our old channel, 390, 395, 400. So if they, now don't get me wrong, if Tesla can recover that level, 390, then that's going to put you back in that old channel again. 390, 395, 400. If they can recover 390, then you got room to run back up towards that 395. So that'll put you back in that channel all over again. So right now, guys, SPY buyers have recovered 579.50 at this time. Keep that on watch. And we're going to recreate that channel on Tesla back again and we get back above 390. All right, right about here. All right, here go your old channel once again. 390, 395, for 400. Any trade? I took a quick scalp. Quick scalp. What I did was, boss, I waited as we got up here, and I demonstrated on how to look for a specific trade. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but I just got in and out because I really don't like trading on Fridays. But I was just trying to show traders on how to control their patience. So when we did get that bounce back on up, I was aiming for a put opportunity. So what I did was I got in at these tops and I rolled them back on down. So I caught a little quick, small little profit, in and out of trade. But I didn't hold it for long. But I was just doing it to demonstrate on how comfortable, and how easy for me it is to, make a trade, and how confident I am. Because I know there's a lot of traders that deal with those confident levels. They have a game plan in their head, but they're afraid to execute because they're overthinking or they're second guessing themselves. It's like their fingers on the trigger, but they don't want to pull the trigger. So I was just showing them on how easy it is. Once you start to establish yourself those price point levels, understand what support and resistance is, play off of those price points. I mean, I broke it down as we ran on up, boss. I told them on how high I think we was going to go. I said around 583.50, back on down towards 582.50, back on down towards that 581.89, which we did come back on down, boss, and we ran it all the way back down towards the lows. And all I did was do a quick trade in and out just to kind of demonstrate it and done it. Or Intel? Let me check it out. But I did demonstrate, and I can show you the P&L. But yeah, I just did a little scalp in and out. Like I said, it wasn't really nothing. Because I was dealing with, especially with this damn chart, I was getting a lot of delays this morning for some reason. Like I was having trouble on my orders getting filled like right on time, and like it would delay on me for some apparent reason. Like, because I was in a swing trade earlier. I got in a swing trade, matter of fact, I got in on swing trade Wednesday. So I went in with a small little profit because I was betting on the market to go down after the non-farm payroll data came out, and I got in and got out. No, when I normally yeah, sometimes I do trade off for the 15-minute time frame, boss. But I do normally look at the 5-minute to see to see if I can see any type of green candle setup within that. So like if this goes up, like right here, I'll go into my 5-minute time frame and say, okay, can I see some type of green, like some type of green candle setup where you go from green to red when we start to move back on down, kind of like this, concrete, like almost like this setup here. How you go from you go from green to red, where you get that arc-like pattern, where you get that ace pattern. Like I like to look for things like that. That's like my favorite type of setups, where you get those pullbacks, you go back up into resistance, get rejected, we start to arc. You'll start to transition from one candle to the next. You'll go from green to red, catch these tops for the move back on down. Like this here, for example, right here, green to red. Prime example, intraday. Pop back on up, got rejected, arc right back on down. So you kind of got two of the same moves here and here. I like those type of moves. I love those type of moves because it gives me that confirmation and that confidence to nail these plays. So I like when I see those bounces, especially if I have a put mindset. I like to wait for green candles because as I tell people how the way I trade, I don't trade off of red candles. I don't. I'm just being honest. I trade off of green candles. If I'm going for a put, I go off of green candles. If I'm going in for a call, I'm going off of red candles. For the transitions. So if I'm going in for a put, I'm waiting for a green to red. If I'm going in for a call, I'm waiting to red to green. Kind of like here, for example. You went green to red. Green to red. Now you're doing the opposite. You're doing red to green. You're doing the total opposite, doing it in reverse. I mean, now you see what I'm talking about, boss? How we know those confirmation and those flips around certain price points where you can either catch tops or you can catch bottoms. But I look for those specific type of candles and those specific type of setups. So calls, I do red to green, red to green. Puts, I do green to red, green to red. That's normally how I do it. I like to do the total opposite. Now, if we do move back on up, and again, buyers start to step back in, we start to move back up, I'll go from a put mindset to a call mindset. Now, what's going to make me transition over to that? Okay, guys, if I want to go in for a call, what price point am I waiting on? Yeah, no problem at all, Concrete. Yeah, because to me, I feel like if I go in for a put, chasing red candles, I never know if I'm going right into an area, right into a trap, where buyers can be sitting at. I'm chasing red, where I could get demolished on a bad trap, get stuck, and go right back on up. Versus if I have a better mindset and wait for the buyer to go into the bearish territory where I can see a bull trap. So that's why I have that mindset. So that's why I wait for green candles on a put and I wait for red candles on a call. Because you're going from one territory to the next. So we go up and I'm going for a put. I'm going for a put. I know a bull is trying to go into a bearish territory, which I know 9 times out of 10 they could get slotted, they could get trapped, reverse the play back on down. So I ride the green candles up, wait for that confirmation of that price point to hold, reverse right back on down. Vice versa. If I'm going in on a call, I'll wait for bears to go into the bulls territory where we can hold a certain specific key level where you'll go from red to green, get caught in a bad trap, and flip the play back on up. So that's why my mindset, I flip it. That's exactly what I do. I play the flipping game. Like, for example, for my calls, as I told you guys, if we want to see upside, I'm going to tell you right now what needs to happen. Possibly needs to happen. Right now, you're already holding the 579.50 level. Cool. Now, we need to get on top of that candle's close if we want to flip. Because we want to utilize those green candles to the best of our ability to build staircases up. So we want to utilize these green candles, every green candle's close on the upside. But again, it can work as support, it can work as resistance. As you can see right here, what is it doing right now? Where are we getting rejected at? Around that green candle's close. That candle's close can turn into that candle's resistance when you pull back on down. Vice versa. If buyers are moving in, then sometimes we can see a move back on up. Almost like here, where we went up, getting green candle closed, next candle, utilize that close to push on up. But what are we seeing right now? At the moment, we're seeing a green to red move because that candle's close is turning into that candle's resistance. Right now, keep it on watch. I mean, can we flip back up? It's a possibility. We still got time before that candle closes out. because you are still holding above that 579 level. Because you got to keep it in mind. And also keep in mind that they maybe try to set up for a bear trap. Possible bear trap. Because you got to keep in mind, because you are not underneath that 579.50 level yet. You got to remember, guys, we had 2 price points to look at. 579.50, 580. So that can be two floors of support where those buyers can be trying to trap nothing but those bears in those price points. 579.50, 580 level as well. Now, the only way to foil that plan is if those bears can come in super aggressive, take out the 480 and 580 and take out the 579.50 level, because you're taking that floor away from those bulls, no longer creating bear traps. So right now, at this moment, look at these candles. None of these candles at this moment have crossed what? The price point of 579.50. Every candle, the bodies are getting stuffed right at 579.50. You'll see a wick or two, but you don't see the candles close. You don't see the body of the candle closing underneath that price point, which is letting you know that those buyers are protecting this price point, because they're not allowing the bears to cross and close below that price point, because they know if they do, they lose power. That means that power goes now to the bears, because they're taking that floor away from them. Because now that is no longer support, now resistance. So if y'all notice, look at the bodies of the candles. None of the bodies of the candles have successfully closed underneath the price point of 579.50. So do be mindful and do be careful, puts, right now that you're at this 579.50 level, that buyers could be trying to utilize the price points of 579.50 and 580 itself. Right now at this moment, where they have 2 levels of support where they could hold, try to flip the play back up towards the upside, where they're creating these bear traps to try to squeeze those short sellers out of their position back on up towards 581.89 and 582.50. So at this time, that's all I'm saying. As long as you stay above 579.50, 580 level, we have not taken those floors away from those buyers yet. Have not taken it away. You got to take that into consideration until we crack that level. You got to take that into consideration as a possible bear trap, where buyers could be sitting up trying to set up these sellers right here in this key area, because all you see is lower shadow, lower shadow, lower shadow. You notice the bodies of the candles are even creating a higher low. You got that candle here, these lows here, and then this candle's creating a higher low. So pay close attention on how this candle is going to react off that candle's close, which is the price point of that candle's close is at 580.54. 580.54. So let's just keep it on watch to see what's gonna happen. Oh, and then we had another price point, didn't we? Was it around 580.64 or something like that? That we had in the past that I remember? Wasn't that the price point? No, that was 586. Yeah, I forgot we're in a new lower area. So let me see. 580.54. All right, 580.54. Let's see. Right here. So let's see what's gonna happen. What type of effect that candle's close is going to have on that candle? Where will it remain resistance when you pull back underneath it, or will it try to transition on top of it, utilize it for support, and you get that push back up towards the upside? So definitely utilize that candle's close to the best of your ability off of that candle. It can either act as resistance, where you will get rejected and pull back down, giving you a green to red, or those buyers can flip it, turn it into a support where you can utilize and turn that to a green candle going back on up towards the upside, back up towards that VWAP. So keep that on watch. As long as you hold above 580, 579.50, that could be possibly considered a bad trap, where those buyers are trying to hold those key levels, trying to trap those sellers. It's only when we crack and get back below those key levels, the bears will take full control. Look what the candle's doing right now. Am I lying? Look what that candle's doing. Look what those buyers are doing. You think they're not trying to squeeze those shorts out of those price points around 579.50 and 580? You don't see the buying pressure? Look what's happening. Am I lying? Concrete, am I lying? Look at the buying pressure right now. I got that white line set where that candle's closed. Either we gonna get rejected to come back underneath it, or they're gonna utilize that candle's close to catapult, see an additional green candle for that push back up. So let's see what's about to happen. Let's see what's about to happen, guys. Let's see what we get. I got 7 minutes, guys, till I roll on out. Again, if y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, guys, do feel free to reach out to me. And also feel free to reach out to my mods. We're here to help you guys whatever you need help with. Again, we're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Man, guys, please do your boy a favor, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so we can start getting monetized for these videos, man. Trying to get that monetization. So I need you guys' help to get me to that level, man. We're trying to get there. So it takes one click at a time, man. $3.99. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can start getting monetized. Just need you guys' help. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Y'all know what time it is. All right, guys. Got about, like I said, 7 minutes. I'm assuming we rocking and rolling on out of here. If y'all need help with anything, please feel free.
I got you.
Man, Grimmer, thank you so much, boss. And I pray you and your family have a blessed weekend, man. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, boss. Appreciate you. Trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber, man. I know it's gonna take some time, but I'm gonna be patient. Trying to get up to that so we can start getting monetized for these videos, man. Trying to put in this work, guys. I'm trying to do my best for you guys. Trying to do the best that I can, man. Right now, guys, we got about 6 minutes. I just want to see how this candle gonna close out. Then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I got AK-47's link already out, and I got Dex link already out, guys. So I'll repost it again, Dex and AK-47's link if y'all need it. If y'all need to chill with them for lunch, I got these guys set up. I don't think Active is on at this time. I think he's not in. I'll double check, guys, just to be sure that. So these are the guys y'all can go to. These are the ones that help my trading career out. So I'm co-signing on that. So these guys are legit, 110% legit. So let me double check to see if Active's not in. But cause he would have came through here though. Let me double check. Let me make sure Active's not in. I'm gonna double check, guys. Nah, he's still not on. Nah, he's still not in yet. Yeah, so he's not out. He's not in. Like I said, I was trying to put his link up, but I ain't see him. All right, guys, 5 minutes, baby, 5 minutes. Let's see. Can these buyers, because right now we're in a tight situation. It's between bears and bulls. Let's see who's about to win this one. Again, puts / bears take out 580, 579.50. Therefore, that's going to benefit y'all because y'all taking the floor away from those buyers. Calls, buyers, bulls, whatever. Stay above the price points of 570, 579.50 and 580 for the pushback on up. Here we go. We pull them back down. Let's see. Keep it on watch. If y'all notice, that candle's close turns into that candle's resistance when you pull them back on down. So keep that on watch, boss. Man, YouTube, boss, man. And like I said, I will. And the way I'm doing my Traedz Talk now, I don't do it live anymore. Kind of save time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pre-record everything. I'm gonna edit it and I'm gonna put it out, and YouTube and Patreon and so forth. So I'm gonna have all that geared up, boss. So I will have the Traedz Talk, but it's gonna be pre-recorded. Might do it tonight or tomorrow, but I'm gonna push it out either for tomorrow night or Sunday. So we can go over the talking points for next week. And next week, guys, as far as economic calendar's sake, we got the CPI data and the PPI data. So don't forget about that. We have those data coming out next week. Next week. Because right now, again, right before I head on out, again, we're in a tight little situation. Again, if we want to see more downside, we got to crack that 579.50. And we crack that price point on down to 579, 578 to 577, you go. For calls, if you want to see upside, you need to hold that 579.50 level back up towards that 580 level to start reversing that play back up towards the 581s, 582s. Right now, starting to get that slow crack at that 579.50 level. Slowly cracking. Those bass, we haven't got that pull, that major pull yet. It's like it's touching it. It's tempting, but we haven't got it yet. We got to get that confirmation. In order for us to see that confirmation, even on the put side, we have to have that candle close. Not pull down and then go back up. No, because remember, these are 15-minute time frame candles. We have, within 3 minutes, we got to see that candle close to give us that confirmation underneath the price point of 579.50 level. We want to close underneath this level here to give us that confirmation that more downside will come. However, if we cannot crack that key level, guys, that's going to remain support. Buyers will try to utilize that for a bad trap for the possible move back on up. Now we're slowly cracking, literally slowly cracking that 579.50. But if you notice, those buyers are desperately trying to hold that price point of 579.50. If y'all notice right here, red to green, possible. Look right here, this floor. You notice none of the bodies of the candles are closing below that price point just yet. Y'all notice that? They tried, pullback failure. They trying right now. You're getting a little bit of pullback, but we have not yet closed below it. We got to get that confirmation close of that candle to let us know that we're going to see more downside. Now, the reason why that matters is once that candle closes out, that next candle is going to be welcomed into resistance.
JTraedz, I'm done today.
Got you, boss.
And hope see you soon.
Got you.
Traedz 242,60, not bad.
Yes, sir.
Better go forward. Have a good weekend, bro.
Man, no problem at all, Matthew. Again, and thank you so much for everything that you do. Dean, all of you guys, man, you guys are wonderful, man. I pray and hope that y'all have a blessed weekend, and we're going to get ready to rock and roll next week for Money Monday. Don't forget, guys, we do have CPI data and PPI data coming out next week, so do be mindful of that. But I'm ready, though. I'm ready. Because next week, y'all have my word. I know this week was a little off, and I know I wasn't trading aggressive because I knew it was dealing with a lot of up and down transitions, downtrends, uptrends, 4-day tradings, but next week I'm going in aggressive. I'm just letting y'all guys know I'm going in aggressive because I know it's just been a lot of crap all over the place, but I'm definitely going in aggressive. Y'all have my word on that. Next week I'm going in super aggressive. But I did trade, but I'm gonna go in a little bit more aggressive. I knew this week was gonna be a little off, but I traded.
Aggressive equals risky.
No. What I mean, no. What I mean by aggressive, boss, not like over trading. Not that. What I mean by I'm talking about going in with more contracts. Like still keeping my discipline, boss. You know I'm not gonna shy away from that. Keeping my discipline, understanding my price points, but going in with more shares. What I meant. That's what I mean by aggressive. So instead of going in with one contract, I'm gonna go in with like 2 to 3 contracts. Like that, where I can double and triple my profit in that sense. But I'm gonna still keep my mindset and my, how I do, boss. I ain't about to shy away from my discipline level. You know me better than that. I'm just saying I'm going in with more, yeah. Yeah, so just more contracts, boss. Yeah, that's what I meant. Not over trading. No. That ain't happening. I ain't doing that. All right, guys, 12 o'clock. Let's go ahead and head on off to the, right now we underneath the price point of 579. So for my puts, keep in mind, as long as you stay underneath 579.50, you have room to fall down to that price point of 577.50 as long as you stay underneath the price point of 579.50. Now, if they do recover 579.50, that'll go back towards the calls because that means calls can hold back 579.50 back up to 580, 581, 582, and then every 582.50 we know where the strong resistance point is at. We know that. So keep that on watch. Other than that, man, guys, let's go ahead and wrap it on up. Had a great time today, man, and we'll see what Monday has to offer. And like I told y'all guys, next week I'm going in aggressive. I'm not playing with no one contract. I'm going in with between 2 to 3 contracts. I have my word. I'm going in aggressive, but still keep my trading mindset, my discipline, and everything where I need to. But I'm going in no more one contracts because I knew this week was a little off. That's why I was kind of being safe. But next week, guys, I'm going in aggressive. Let's go. In the matter of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what time it is. Let's go. See it doing that again. See what I mean? That lagging crap. I gotta figure out why is it doing that. Cause I tried to change my bit rate. I'm gonna try to change it again. Cause let me see something real quick. While I have you guys here, let me change my bit rate one more time. Cause this thing drives me nuts. Let me go to my output. 65. Let me lower it down to at least. I'm gonna put 25. Just for right now. Let me see if it's gonna change anything. I lowered it down a little bit, so I resetted it. Hope it don't affect nothing. Am I still on live? Shoot. Did it knock me off? Let me go to refresh. Hold up. I had to refresh my stream to make sure it works. I wanna make sure okay, I'm good. All right. So I had to change up the bit rate again. But yeah, guys, man, I had an excellent time, man. And like I said, if you are enjoying the content, man, please do your boy a favor. Run up those subscriptions, man. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, like button on YouTube. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube so we can start getting monetized for the videos. So we're trying to cross over, man. We're trying to cross over that 1,000 subscriber threshold, man. Just need you guys to hit that subscribe button. Run up those likes, and we're going to get it rocking and rolling from there, man. But so far, thank y'all again for everything you guys been doing. Let me give a shout out once and one more time. Gert, Matthew, Cisco Guglio, Hustle and Flow, Gennaro, Zorfin, Bro Flamin, Nor Viking, and Nadi. Thank y'all so much for the different subs, subs, super chat, super thanks. And last but not least, let me give some love to my team. You already know what time it is. You already know, to my mods, guys. Thank y'all so much for everything that y'all do on all platforms, Twitch, Traedcast, YouTube, and so forth. Thank y'all for everything, man. Appreciate you guys. We're gonna keep it rocking and rolling from there. So we go ahead and set everything off. That's enough. So guys, I will be back in next week. Just back at the normal times. 9:15 Eastern, 8:15 Central. I will do a pre-record of the Traedz Talk this week. I will be trying to put it out tomorrow night and Sunday. Trying to go over, what's going to be the possible next setup as we go into next week. And again, don't forget, next week, guys, we do have CPI data and PPI data. And we should be back on route for a 5-day trading week. We should be back to normal. But other than that, man, guys, congratulations, guys. Guys, we are pulling back down. 578, 578.50 down to 578. You go. So we could start to continue that pull back down. Remember, I told you we could go down as low as 577.50. Keep your eyes peeled on that as long as you stay underneath 579.50. Other than that, guys, you guys done amazing. You guys are great. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to everybody on the squad. You already know what time it is. Let me give a shout out to Matthew. Let me give a shout out to Grim Reap. I got you, boss. I got you, Grimmer. I got you, boss. Shout out to you. Dean, shout out to you, boss. G-Range. Who else we had in the building? Jackie, shout out to you too, Queen. Thank you so much for coming through. I think that was everybody that came through on this side, if I'm not mistaken. Marty, you're on both sides of the fence, so shout out to you on both sides. I think I got everybody. Last but not least, you already know my squad, man, my day ones, my Tradecaster crew. Let me go scroll all the way back on up. Give everybody they shout out and they love. Let me see, today's the 10th, right? I want to make sure I got the right date. All right, date for the 10th. Here we go. Got it. All right, shout out to Jenna, AR Traedz, Coldplay, Hoops. Who else we had in the building? Thunder. Who else? We had Clay. Shout out to you, boss. Nuno, shout out to you and congratulations on your profit. Loliando, Engineer, Clutch. Who else we had in the building? Who else? I'm trying to make sure I get everybody. AK-47, Deck, Active. You already know, man. Those are the three GOATs, the ones that helped my train career. Shout out to all three of you GOATs. Hope y'all have a blessed weekend as well. Who else? I want to make sure I call everybody. Concrete Traders, shout out to you, boss. You already know what time it is. And we'll keep it rocking and rolling. So, guys, I hope you have a blessed weekend. I will see y'all Monday, because you already know I'm pre-recording Traedz Talk. So I will see y'all Monday, and we're going to keep it rocking and rolling from there. So you already know what I'm about to say before I head on out. Maximize your reward, minimize your risk, always put grateful over greed, and you will succeed every single time. Till then, guys, I hope y'all stay blessed. Love you all, man, and I will see y'all Monday. Y'all know what time it is. Get this money. Peace.
Oh,